Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
When you go out on a first date with somebody, you never know if there's somebody else with you on that date.
What?
There could be somebody watching the entire time.
Wait, someone that's not actually on the date with you?
Or they could technically kind of be on the date.
I don't get it.
Now that you're thoroughly confused, let's talk to Taryn, who was on a date that she wasn't really invited to.
What?
Still don't get
It'll make sense. Taryn, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Oh my God, Taryn, you just sound like a stalker right now.
Really?
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, that's what all stalkers say.
This might actually be the first time we're doing a second date update like this, Taryn. I'll go ahead and let you tell the story. So what do you want to do today with a second date update?
So I'm a waitress at an Italian restaurant, and I was serving a guy who was on a date with someone else. But throughout the course of it, he is really, really nice. He was very sweet and like cool, calm, collected. And she was like a wannabe Kardashian. She was really rude. She was rude to me. She was snobby to him and everyone else around. And I'm kind of interested in him.
Oh my God.
See? So
Wait,
you kind of
hold
were
up.
on the date. Like, you never think about that, but your server is actually on your date, too. They're experiencing some things with you.
Oh, true.
I just got to kind of experience their whole date. And I saw how everything was happening and just watching it happen between them.
Wait, can you give us some of the highlights of their date before we move on to you getting a date with him?
Honestly, I felt bad for him because he was being very nice to her and he was being very calm with her while she would just go on and on about herself. Anytime I came by or even walked by, she was talking about herself, talking about how amazing she is, talking about the men that she has, like, messaging her and texting her, and
That
it
is
sounded like
messed
she's
up.
trying to make him jealous. She even at one point said to him, she's like, I almost didn't go out with you. Like, I wasn't sure if you were good enough for me.
Whoa, she actually said that?
She said that?
Come on.
I'm serious.
And
What was his
Yeah,
reaction?
could you see his reaction?
He just kind of chuckled, and he was like, oh, he's like, I hope you're having a good time. And she's like, oh, yeah, I totally am. And
Wait, are you sure, though, that he wasn't into it? Because although it's totally baffling to me, too, some guys like that.
I mean, I don't really know, but just reading his body language, you know how like you can see two people together and you're like one person is totally not in this and they want
Yeah.
out. That's what I
Yeah.
kept getting the vibe of
Oh,
like
my God.
he's trying to be really nice. He's not a bad guy and he doesn't want to just up and leave her, but he was also not into it.
God, this must
Really?
be one of the best things about being a waitress is being able to eavesdrop on everybody's dates. I mean, and get your own dates off of the whole thing, too. But,
I mean, it does kind of help. I mean, you get to meet a lot of people that way.
yeah.
I used to wait tables a lot, and I would love it when like you'd get a couple who was in an argument. It was so fun to experience the awkwardness of going up to their table. I know they weren't in an argument, but still, she was being pretty crappy to him, it sounds like.
Yeah, she just talked about herself the whole time. She's very extremely high maintenance and selfish.
Did you have any interaction with him?
I did. She at one point got up to go to the bathroom, so I kind of saw that as my moment to kind of go in and just make sure, you know, I wasn't being creepy of like, hey, how are things going? Like with her, it was, you know, is everything okay? How's dinner? You know, any drinks? And just kind of letting him know that I was, you know, there, supportive, trying to be low-key about it.
Okay.
All right. And did he seem interested?
I don't know, you know, I just didn't want to do anything to jeopardize my job.
Of course.
Like tell her off and be like, you get out of here.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He is a sweet man, and you're being an a-hole.
That'd be so amazing.
That would be awesome,
I've told my
actually.
manager.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I just told my manager you have to leave. How did you get his phone number?
Well, the restaurant I work in is more of a classier restaurant, so you do need to make reservations. So his number was in the reservations book.
Okay, now, wait, I'm
wait
going to
a
stop you
minute.
because now you're the one that's being a little sketchy.
Well, no, I'm not asking him to go out. I just want to know if he's even interested.
Do you think he'll even remember you?
Well, that's where I'm kind of hoping you guys can help me out to see if he does.
Yeah. We'll probably have to jog his memory with the actual date he was on. So other than a wannabe Kardashian, how could I describe her when we call him?
I mean, she's really high maintenance. She had her makeup super, super done. Her hair
Okay,
was
but
all
he
in
might
sync.
not think that, because he was on a date with her. So what, like just color hair?
Bio.
Yeah, something real quick so I could be like, hey,
She
you
was a
went on a
real
date with
jerk.
this person. Do you
That's all.
remember?
She was short for sure.
Okay.
She had long blonde hair, but it wasn't all real. She obviously had extensions.
Okay.
The color didn't match perfectly, but it was blonde.
All right.
She had like a really tight green dress, but it didn't fit the restaurant. It was kind of tacky. It was a little trashy looking.
Okay.
Like,
So I'm going to say, hey, do you remember going out with a chick with really bad extensions and a tacky green dress at an Italian restaurant? He might remember that, actually.
I think it's a better description.
Did he say anything to you when he left? Like, you guys flirt at all?
I'm not really sure. Like, I thanked them. I told them to have a great night, and he was like, "Thank you. You too. Thanks so much." So it was. I mean, he made eye contact with me. Not everyone does that. So,
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe
This is-
he's into you.
I mean, I know that this isn't the traditional way of doing things, but I figure give it a shot. Why not?
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and see if we can get you a date in sort of a second date update.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll do it next time.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, today's second date update is a little different. Taryn is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude. I don't do we even know his... Hey, Taryn, do we
that's
even
a good
know his
point.
name?
Yeah, it's Steve. It was in the book.
Okay, Steve.
in the
So his name's Steve. Taryn was actually the waitress when Steve was on a date with another girl, and Taryn witnessed the other girl being kind of terrible to Steve. So after they left, she actually got his number from the reservation book and wants to call him and ask him out herself. So it's sort of a second date update since she was kind of on their date because she was the waitress, but not really. So this is going to be an interesting phone call for Steve. And do you want us to focus on the girl he was with, or do you want us to just tell him that you waited on him and thought he was cute and want to ask him out?
I kind of want to just ignore that girl and get past her.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Now, what do you want us to say if he's totally creeped out that his waitress stole his number from the reservations book?
I feel like he's cool enough to just like go with it and kind of feel it out and see where it goes.
Yeah, you think that,
Oh.
but you don't know him. Like,
Yeah, it's like, where's your manager?
you didn't really
Yeah.
have any conversations together.
Well, I guess if it doesn't go well, then I can just lie and say he forgot something at the restaurant or something.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Produce an umbrella out of
yeah.
somewhere.
We'll see if we can figure out a lie for you if it doesn't work. But I'm going to call him right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Steve?
Yes, who's this?
Steve, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay. Sweet. You ever listen?
Sometimes.
You ever hear of a second date update before?
Not sure. Why are you calling me?
So we do a segment on our show. It's called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up not calling you back after, you can email us and we'll get that person on the phone and ask what happened.
Okay. So you're calling about a date that I went on?
Yeah, you went out to an Italian place a little bit ago with a girl in a green dress, blonde girl, short.
Naomi?
I don't know if that's her name. I just was given the description. Is that her name? Naomi? That's who you went out with?
Yeah, that's her name, but I'm confused because we have another date lined up.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. Won't make sense to you. But she's not the one who wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Yeah, so why did we bring her up? I mean, this is weird. This is a weird one even for us.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't get what's happening.
So when you went out with that Naomi girl, your server actually noticed you and thought that you were really cute and wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Do you remember
wait,
her?
Do you remember her? That was a good laugh.
Kind of.
Okay, so you know who we're talking about, the woman who served you that night when you were out on that other date.
Yeah, I remember her.
What
Okay,
did you,
what'd you think of her?
She was professional. She was nice.
I don't think she was very professional.
I'm not getting
I
the
would argue
vibe,
with
though.
that. Did you think she was maybe cute?
I think so. I don't really remember I was on a date, so I wasn't really paying attention to those.
Oh, you're one of those guys who pays attention to your date and isn't
Good
lusting after the
man.
waitress the whole time. Whatever.
Loser.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really get what the point of this is. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Well, I'll just tell you, okay? So, Taryn, that's the name of your waitress that night. She thought you were attractive, and she wanted to meet you.
Like outside of the restaurant.
Yeah, like romantically.
Okay.
And she's actually on the phone right now listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
She's on the phone now?
Hey, Steve. It's Taryn. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
This is weird.
I know it's super weird. I just wanted to get in contact with you. I wanted to reach out, so this is kind of the only way I could think of doing it.
Oh my God, awkward.
Do you remember me for real, or are you just saying that?
No, I remember you.
Okay. I just saw like the whole interaction between you and your date that night, and you just seemed like a really sweet and nice guy, and the way that she was acting just throughout the night seemed like her saying that she wasn't sure if you were good enough for her. I feel like you're way too good for her, and you deserve somebody who isn't completely high maintenance and into themselves 24/7.
Whoa.
Whoa, you were really paying attention, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, it was, you guys were one of my tables that I was taking care of, but it wasn't hard. I mean, you couldn't really ignore it. She was pretty loud about a lot of the things, especially when, like, her food came out, her pasta came out, and she sent it back twice because the first time it was too salty, and then the second time it wasn't salty enough. It's just, it's like she finds reasons to be difficult.
Maybe she has like a diet thing with the pasta. I mean, I don't want to jump to any conclusions. I think she's just particular about certain things like that.
About certain things?
So wait, did you enjoy your date with Naomi, Steve?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, you said you had another date set up, right?
Yeah, we're hanging out next week.
Oh.
You're going out with her again after that whole debacle?
Debacle? I mean, it was a first date, so I thought it went pretty well. I mean, it's not going to be perfect for a first date.
I mean, okay, like I don't know you or anything, but just from what I saw and what I do know of that time is that you're really nice, and no one should be treated the way that she was treating you through that entire dinner. You deserve way better than that.
Well, thank you, but I think that you were just seeing it in a different way. She's a nice person. She is.
Really?
Yeah, Taryn, I thought you were going to stay away from talking about his date.
I mean, I'm sorry. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I mean, she in the middle of this whole thing yelled out at him, "Aren't you gay?" Like, what? What do you see in this person?
Whoa.
No, I mean, I dress really well. People make that mistake sometimes, so
So you're
nice, dude.
Yeah,
I wasn't offended.
she doesn't sound like she was very nice to you.
She's sassy. She's like a big personality. She's harmless.
She has a big personality. She's super into herself. Doesn't really care about anyone else around her unless they're giving her all of the attention. And I know that I'm maybe stepping over my boundaries here, but I feel like somebody's got to step in and be like, you got to wake up, man. Like, she is not right for you. She is not a good person, and you deserve so much more than that, like 100% more than that.
Thank you for saying that.
So wait, I'm confused. Does that ring true for you, Steve? Or is Taryn just coming off like she's attacking your date and being kind of crazy?
No, as I said, has a big personality. I could see why someone would see that, but I'm kind of more of like a easygoing, laid-back kind of guy, so I'm kind of attracted to that in Naomi, I guess. So,
I mean, I can understand on some level of like opposites attract, but you don't need to be completely put down by the other person in order to have that and you be really nice. I really think that you're a nice, sweet guy. You're really attractive. I just don't understand what you see in someone like her who is completely selfish and into themselves only. And I wanted to do this super weird thing. I know it's like completely different, but I just wanted to give it a shot and see if you wanted to go out with me.
Yeah, Steve, would you like to go out with Taryn on a first date? It's kind of a second date because you didn't even know you were being watched while you were on your date. But would you like to go out with Taryn on a date? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I will say, if you're into big personalities, Taryn's obviously one too, because she called the radio station, stole your number, and here we are.
Hey, don't compare me to the other girl. We are nothing alike.
I'm just trying to help you. He likes the other girl, even though you don't, Taryn.
Well, I mean, we've only gone on one date. We're not exclusive or anything, so
Yeah.
I would be open to a first date.
Hey.
So yes,
Okay.
is that a yes?
I mean, as long as it's okay with her that I'm still going to be seeing Naomi, then I'm down.
Okay. Well, Taryn, now you have a battle on your hands. So you
Yeah.
want to see if you can win Steve's heart from Naomi.
How about we leave it at you go out on your date with her, and if you do so happen to change your mind, I'll leave my phone number with the station here, and you can call them and get my number.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So, Steve, if you go out with, the girl you were originally on a date with, Naomi, if you go out with her and she's a which is what Taryn says,
Yeah.
then you can call us and we'll give you Taryn's number and you can go out with Taryn.
Okay.
Steve, you know what? Go out with her one more time because I think that's all it's going to take for you to open your eyes and realize that she is not right for you.
Oh, okay. Confident.
All right.
Wow. All right. You are fiery, aren't you?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden
my
you're
God.
interested, Steve.
Hello,
Well,
Taryn.
Yeah.
we'll have Taryn's
Good
number
night,
here if you want to
Naomi.
call us, all right?
Okay. I'll see how this goes, I guess.
Okay, I'll be waiting for that phone call of you telling me, I told you so.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone to do a second date update today met the guy that she wants to call at the grocery store.
I never think that actually happens.
Oh, it happens. I actually got a phone number at the grocery store
Really?
not that long ago.
That's
And I
awesome.
didn't even have to talk to the girl.
How
I
does that
was
work?
behind her in line at the checkout counter. And the checker asked her for her rewards card number. And as she gave her rewards card number to the checker, I took it down in my phone behind
Oh
her.
my God, that's so creepy.
So creepy, but it's effective and it worked. I did try to text her later and got nothing in response, which I thought was
Weird.
very rude. But apparently, yeah, some guy came up to Chelsea in the grocery store and asked her for her number. Hey, Chelsea, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So are you disappointed that he didn't do it like I did?
Yeah, that would have been surprisingly romantic.
Yeah, no
It
kidding,
is.
right?
Yep.
I think what's even more shocking about a guy asking you out on the grocery store is that you actually found him attractive.
Well, I know, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of amazing.
Why is that? Are all guys at grocery stores ugly or
No,
something?
just
go
like
shopping.
the likelihood of you getting asked out at a grocery store is going to be by like some 50-year-old divorced dad that's kind of creepy. Like that
Really?
it's actually someone.
Where do you shop? Because I see like single dudes in the grocery store all the time.
All ages.
Well, yeah, but anytime, I mean, I get hit on in the grocery store all the time, but chances are it's just not going to be someone I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Like a creep who's coming up to you talking about how to test melons or something. Like, you want to let you know how these melons are ripe?
Okay, that's not unlike the conversation that me and this guy had.
What?
Really?
He did not pull a melon line on you.
It wasn't about melons. He brought up avocados and how he was having issues with them.
Completely different than what I was saying. You're right.
He was like riding the struggle bus about avocados. He was standing there with like
Oh, yeah.
2 avocados in his hands, like looking back and forth and like not knowing how to tell if they were ripe. And I helped him with it.
I
Okay.
will say,
So he didn't approach you going, hey, you know how to squeeze these things properly? You actually saw him having trouble and helped him out.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. And when did you guys actually exchange numbers and stuff?
Well, I sort of helped him with avocados and we laughed a little bit and then I went away and kept grocery shopping. And then we ran into each other in a different part of the store.
uh-huh.
And he said something really like I still don't know about avocados. Like, it was horribly done, but very endearing, because it was clear he just wanted to talk more. So I was like, oh, I could help you with that anytime. I'm a much better flirt than he is.
I don't know why this is turning me on, but it is.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So you had, it just sounds like an awkward exchange that you guys had.
It was like charmingly awkward.
Okay.
It was like, okay, we're obviously attracted to each other, but don't know each other well enough to say anything.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about avocados.
Did he ask for your number then?
He did.
So tell us about your date when you guys actually went out, or was the whole date at the grocery store?
No, we just went on a coffee date. It was nice. He took me to this little, like, independent place I hadn't been before.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it went really well. We had a lot of, like, easy-flowing conversation. We both have, like, a few different weird jobs. Like, he works as a professional dog walker.
Dude, those guys are impressive.
And I work as a clown.
What? You're a clown.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You currently work as a clown?
Yeah, I currently work as a clown. I mean, not, like, currently, like, this morning. I'm not dressed in clown clothes right now.
Oh, interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've never met a clown before.
Yeah.
Did he think that was really cool?
Yeah, he thought it was fun. I told him some, like, funny stories about things that the kids say, and he's told me, like, silly things that his dogs have done. And
That sounds so boring.
Yeah,
I don't say.
it really does.
Sorry. I love kids and dogs. I'm just saying.
I wish I could have been there for your conversation.
yeah, it was great.
So you guys bonded over your jobs.
Yeah, our weird jobs.
Okay.
It was nice. It was really nice. And he was just, like, a good guy.
If everything went really well, why do you think he's not calling you back?
I'm not really sure. The only thing that I could really think of was that I said that I wasn't necessarily interested in getting married anytime soon. And I wonder if maybe he was like, that's like what he's on his mind, so we're just in different places.
How did you say it, though? Did you harp on it? Was the whole thing like, oh, God, and I'm not interested in getting married ever?
No. I wasn't like, my parents hate each other and left because they don't love me. I wasn't like weird about it. I was just like,
the reason I don't want to get married is because I had a bad example of love growing up.
right, yeah, like I wasn't like a crazy person. I was just like, I have a lot of things I want to do in my life before I settle down and get married.
Did he seem awkward after you said it?
At the time, I didn't think of him as being awkward, but looking back on it, I'm like, I said that, and then I don't know how he feels about it. Is that because he like quickly changed the subject or something? And I'm just not really exactly, I don't quite have a handle on it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's too bad. You might be overthinking that a bit. How many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
Twice. I texted him the day after our date, and he texted me back and was just like, oh, I'm really busy this weekend. And then I texted him the next week, and he didn't text me back at all.
Okay, so you haven't heard anything from him since that second text?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Call now to win a $1,000 cash crate.
1-866-MOVE-925.
Chelsea is on the phone with us, and today she wants to call a guy named Greg. They met at the grocery store, bonded over some avocados, ended up going out for coffee, and now he's not calling her back, and she has no idea why. Chelsea, I have a really good idea for you, actually.
What is it?
I say you don't do the second date update, okay?
What?
Why?
I think a better idea is to go back to that grocery store every single day and wait by the avocados. Just like pull up a chair next to the avocados until he comes up to buy some and ask him to explain himself in person.
That's a good idea. I
Yeah.
could be holding 2 avocados and weeping over them.
Exactly.
Everybody going into the store. Look, there's the sad avocado lady again.
Imagine his surprise when he walks up and sees you camped out by the avocados.
Yeah, guys love that.
He'll definitely go on another date with you then.
All right, well, never mind. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to dial the phone number right now. Any last thoughts before we get him on the phone?
No, I don't think so. I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get your second date update.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Greg, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Greg, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Sorry, what's that?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show. How are you?
I'm okay. What's this about?
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if somebody goes out on a date and they get blown off, they email us and ask if we can get the other person on the phone to find out why. The girl that you went out with, her name is Chelsea.
Okay.
She told us a little bit about how you guys first met at the grocery store. She helped you with avocados, and then you asked for her number, and you guys went to coffee.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
Okay. Did you not like her? Because it sounds like from the tone of your voice right now, it sounds like you didn't really like Chelsea very much.
No. It's not that I didn't like her. Just a weird phone call to talk about the date.
Yeah, for sure. I get that. Can you tell us a little bit about it, though? She really wants to know why you're not calling her back.
I guess I could tell you guys about it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So she told us about your date and said that, in her opinion, everything went great, but she hasn't heard from you. Can you explain the date to me a little bit in your words?
Yeah, she was really nice, and the date was going really great until she basically just got a little weird. She said something, and I couldn't really shake it, and I feel bad, but yeah, it was just a little weird.
Was it about not wanting to get married anytime soon? Because she felt like that might be the issue.
Really? That's why she thought I didn't want to call her back?
Yeah, she thought maybe you were a guy that was like looking to find a wife right away or something, and that scared you off.
Oh my gosh. No, that was not what scared me away. I don't really even know how to say this. We were talking about our jobs and things that make us interesting, and I told her that I was a professional dog walker, and then she started saying things that made her interesting, and like, I work part-time as a clown, I work in the medical industry part-time, I'm a swinger, and I do calligraphy, and she kept going.
Slow down. What
Back
did
up
you
a little
just say?
bit.
No way.
No, that was my exact reaction. I was just so taken aback, and so I asked her, I was like, wait, you're talking about like swing dancing, right? And she said, no, you are thinking about the right thing. And then she just tried to keep going, and I could not drop it. It like completely changed.
Oh my God.
That's not something that you usually casually drop in a conversation. Like, yeah, I walk dogs, and then I have sex with lots of people, and then also...
She lumped it in with calligraphy,
Yeah.
for God's sakes.
I couldn't even, I couldn't change the way I looked at her after that the rest of the date.
So you're not into dating swingers?
No, I mean, it's not something that I actively seek. I'm definitely looking for a long-term monogamous relationship, and I mean, she just said it so casually, it didn't seem like a big deal to her. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, what if I take her home to my parents and she wants to sleep with my dad? You know, like...
I guess I've never thought about that before, yeah, but I guess if you're dating a swinger, you bring her home, some fun things, interesting things could happen.
It weirded me out, and
Yeah.
I mean, she's a sweet girl, and I feel bad, but I just couldn't drop it after that.
That's understandable, Greg. Greg, I also need to tell you something.
What's that?
Chelsea is actually on the other line listening right now.
What?
Yeah. Chelsea, are you there?
Yep.
Chelsea.
How's it going, Chelsea?
I guess I'm just like, why didn't you say anything? We could have talked about it. You could have asked me questions. I would have been like, no, I'm not a psychopath who's going to try and sleep with your father.
I didn't know what kind of questions to ask you about that. You just said it so casually and nonchalant. Like, I've just never met a swinger before, and it totally shocked me.
Okay, first of all, you've definitely met one before. They just didn't tell you about it.
That's a very good point, Chelsea.
Yeah. And second of all, never having met someone doesn't mean that they're bad. You know, there's...
I didn't think of it as bad. I don't think you're a bad person. It's just honestly not the lifestyle that I'm into, and I'm sorry I wasn't upfront with you about that at the date.
Chelsea, do you always bring it up in that manner on first dates?
Not necessarily, but at the same time, I think it's better than, like, bringing it on somebody after going out for a while where they have all these assumptions.
Yeah, like you
I'd
guys
rather
are...
get it out of the way in the beginning and be honest, and then that way, if they do freak out, then I haven't gotten, like...
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Until you guys are like a couple months in, you're like, okay, it's finally time to meet my friends. Oh, and by the way, you're going to have sex with all my friends, too.
Right. But again, you wouldn't have to, like...
I just
Well,
don't
it's just
understand.
ignorance. I don't think any of us really understand the swinging lifestyle. I've never been a part of it. It's always interested me. I think it's really cool that you're willing to do that, but I don't know anything about it, so that's just what I assume.
I think what's surprising to me is that it didn't cross your mind that that could be a potential reason why he's not calling you back.
Well, yeah, no, I guess it didn't, because he didn't really have a reaction to it. Like, I told him all that stuff, and he was like, oh, a clown, eh? Like...
That makes sense, then.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to focus on that because it made me totally uncomfortable. I didn't know what to say about it. I appreciate the fact that you said it on the first date, and but I couldn't let it go.
I mean, I think that the thing is that it's more about options than anything else. It's about the fact that you're not like, we have to do this and you have to sleep with these people, but you're like, okay, well, do we want to be monogamous right now? Sure. Do we want to swing right now? Sure. Do you want to go on a date with someone else right now? Sure. Like 20 years from now, when you're bored with the sex with your current partner, that doesn't mean you have to break up. It means you have other options.
Greg, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to beg you to say yes to this, okay? Would you like to go on a second date with Chelsea? I will pay for it.
Jubal's like, I want to be there.
You know what? Honestly, like, maybe I could be a little more open-minded, and
of course,
I would like to go on a second date. I would.
Awesome.
I was really actually very surprised that you just said that.
Yeah. Chelsea, are you cool with going out on another date with Greg? Maybe tell him a little bit more about your lifestyle so he can understand it more?
Sure, if only to help spread the gospel of consensual non-monogamy.
Consensual non-monogamy. I like that term.
It does have a nice ring to it.
All right, well, awesome. We'll send you guys out again.
Sweet.
All right, great.
I got this great restaurant you go to. You put your keys at the door in a bowl.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The email that we got in for today's second date update makes me really angry at the internet.
Really?
Since the internet came about, it has made it impossible for cheaters.
Oh.
It really has. Like, it has just ruined cheating. You know, you log on to Facebook and they see your relationship status. Even Ashley Madison, which is a website designed for cheaters, will get your information out at some point. Can't there just be one honest website for cheaters out there? It's just ridiculous.
That's not an oxymoron at all.
Explain why I say that in just a second. But first, let's introduce you to today's second dater. Her name is Erin. Erin, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Thank you for your email. We'll get into the whole cheating thing in just a second. But you want to call a guy named Adam?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you meet Adam?
We actually met at a party. I was just chatting with some friends, and he actually ended up coming up to me and striked up a conversation. And
right in front of your friends? That's a pretty ballsy move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was pretty impressed. I thought, okay.
Did you like elbow your friends out of the way? Like, hey, it's my time now.
This is my conversation, not yours. She's mine. No. He was really like fun about it. He was like, excuse me, ladies, this is a beautiful girl. I would love to chat with her, like steal her away for a second.
That's really cute.
Really, I know. I was really impressed. I was like, okay.
Had you been eyeing him all night too?
No, I actually didn't see him prior to that, but once I did, I was like, oh yeah, he's cute. Okay.
So what'd you guys talk about?
We just chatted about like what we do for a living.
So your email said that you guys went out for dinner. How did that go?
We, again, had wonderful like conversation, no lulls, no awkward moments. It was a Wednesday night, so we both had work the next morning. So there's no like sleepover, and I'm not that kind of girl.
I read your email.
Yeah.
So you obviously know why this guy's not calling you back.
Yes, I do, unfortunately. What? I let my emotions get the best of me, that's for sure. So I looked him up online, and I come across his Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
and I see on his profile picture is like him and a girl, and he's like whispering into the girl's ear, and they're like both laughing, and they look like, to me, it looked like he had a girlfriend. And I was immediately suspicious.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And so I was really mad because I have a history of people cheating on me. Plus, how dare he like go and have a date with somebody else when he might be with this girl?
Yeah.
You know, like I felt bad for the girl, so I called him up immediately and freaked out because I was like, how dare you invite me on a date? And
So you called him up and yelled at him.
yes.
Did you cuss at him and stuff like that?
Yeah. I was just mad. I was just so angry. I really let him have it.
What did he say when you were yelling at him, though? I mean, you guys went out on one date.
What?
Because I was yelling so much. I didn't even let him get a word in. That's how angry I was.
So wait, did you ever ask him, like, do you have a girlfriend, to make sure that he actually did?
No, because I was just like, I just was freaking out.
So you just called him up, he answered the phone, he was like, hello, and you're like, you cheating ass.
Yeah, kind of. I just freaked out, and trust me, I am really mad at myself for it because I actually like him, and I didn't give him a chance to explain, and now he won't pick up my call.
Do you know that girl in the picture wasn't his girlfriend or something, or you still don't? You still have no idea who that is?
I have no idea. With the world of Facebook, everything else is private except that picture. So I really don't know. It could have been his sister. It could have been a girlfriend. It could have been a friend. I don't know. I just feel really bad that I yelled at him instead of giving him a chance and listening to what he had to say to explain himself.
That probably would have been a better option to at least go, hey, question for you. Do you have a girlfriend? Not as soon as the answer is just call him a cheater and a liar. And have you tried to apologize since?
Yeah, of course. I mean, those lengthy texts, and I tried to call, but no answer. And I am really, really mad at myself for letting my emotions get the best of me.
You know how you seem, though, right? Like, you seem crazy.
Yeah.
Because you guys went on one date. Okay. But you.
And you can't really, I mean, how are you going to come back from that if he is, in fact, single?
I don't know, but at least I can apologize and leave him in the driver position in terms of if we could get a second date. I don't know.
And maybe you can explain to him that you've been cheated on before, and so you jumped the gun.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's both hash this out, because I'm so sorry I freaked out, but let me explain myself.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Erin is on the phone with us today to do a second date update. She wants to call a dude named Adam that she met at a party. Erin, I have to ask you real quick before we get into this. Did you notice if Adam is a strong man?
What?
Like, is he strong? Does he look like he's got, like, muscles and...
I mean, he was lean.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering because I'm assuming if he does go out with you again, he's going to need to be able to carry a lot of baggage.
Okay, I'm not one of the crazy ones. I just happen to flip out, okay?
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Erin is on the phone because she went out on a date with Adam, but after the date, she stalked his Facebook, and there was a picture of him with another girl. It looked like it could have been his girlfriend. She freaked out, called him, yelled at him, called him a cheater, then hung up on him. Didn't even get to hear his side of the story, and that's the last she's ever talked to him. So we're going to call him today. 1, find out if that was his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
2, let you try to apologize if it wasn't his girlfriend. And 3, somehow see if we can get another date for you.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see what he says.
Okay.
Try not to yell at him before we get the information out.
Ha ha.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Adam, please?
This is him.
Adam, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
From what?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show?
Yeah, from a radio show?
Yeah. Did I wake you up?
I don't know. I can't do a radio show.
You can't do a radio? No, I don't want you to do a radio show. I'm calling from a radio show, and I just want to talk to you for a second.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Are you?
What did you say?
You're a radio show?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Somebody sent us an email about you and asked if we could get you on the phone and talk to you for a few minutes about something.
Okay. What is it?
Well, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after that date, they have us see if we can get you on the phone and ask what went wrong.
Oh, okay.
The girl that wanted me to call you today knows what went wrong after the date, but she wanted me to see if we can get you on the phone and kind of smooth things over.
No, what girl is this?
Her name is Erin. You probably remember her because she recently yelled at you and called you a cheater and then hung up on you.
Man, I don't think I can deal with that.
Okay. Can you just talk to us for a few minutes about the date? Because it's got to be weird. I'm just curious from like a guy's perspective how weird that is. You go out on a date with a girl one time and then she gets home and starts yelling at you and calling you a cheater.
I don't even know what happened there. Like, she called up and then she just started screaming at me.
Did she explain why she thought you were a cheater?
It was pretty hard to tell. There was a lot of cuss words coming at me, so I couldn't really.
I'll tell you why she did that. She said after the date she went to your Facebook page and saw a picture of you like cuddled up with some girl, and then she just flipped out and thought that you must be cheating on that girl and were trying to get a date with her when you were in a relationship. Is that true?
I don't know what that girl's deal was, man. I really don't.
So I'm assuming that's why you don't want to go out with her again, because she says she's tried to apologize to you.
I mean, what's the point, man? Like, if that's what's gonna happen, I don't want to.
That's understandable. If a girl called me up after a first date and yelled at me for being a cheater when she didn't even know the story, I would be a little bit apprehensive about dating her.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to be going out with girls right now. I'm just take a little break, I think.
Wouldn't you want to just like hear what she has to say though? Let her apologize, maybe.
I mean, I guess it's just not really
perfect. No, it's good that you say that because she's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam, yeah, I'm really sorry. I can't believe I overreacted like that.
Wait, hold on. You're on the other line? Like, what's going on?
Well, I was trying to get a hold of you, and this seemed to be the only way I could get a hold of you, and I wanted to just explain myself and have you explain yourself, because I obviously wasn't listening the other night, and I really wanted to apologize for that.
Oh, my God.
So what do you have to say to her apology, Adam?
I mean, you don't have to apologize. You know, I mean, you're right. I am a cheater.
What?
I mean, I have cheated. I didn't cheat on you. I mean, after one date, what is that? But
okay, well then, who's that picture with on your Facebook?
That picture? That's just some girl.
Okay.
I didn't
some
cheat on
girl.
you, whatever that means, after one date. But I have cheated on a number of girls before, like a lot of girls. So
what?
I'm confused.
What are you confused about? I cheat. I get bored. Like, I get bored with one girl, so I cheat.
So that was your girlfriend, and you were cheating?
No, I wasn't, but I would. After that call, I probably would have cheated on you, but it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I would have found a reason. I would have found another girl. So you're right to not want to date me. It's okay. I get it.
Why couldn't you just tell me this? Why couldn't you just pick up the phone or answer my text and just be like, hey, actually, I'm not into this?
No, I mean, I was into you, but I still kind of am, but I think I would eventually cheat on you. So
wait,
at least you're being honest, Adam.
I'm so confused though. You haven't cheated on her, but you know you will in the future, and that's why you can't go out on another date with her?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, not that I really want to anyways, because it seems like that's how you see and treat women, and that's disgusting. So,
Look, I have cheated over 30 times with different girls, and it's just, I get bored, and I hook up with some random girl at a bar, and then, I know I'm going to do it again. So I would do it again.
You're sort of preemptively not calling her back because you know that you would date her and then end up cheating on her. That's actually kind of nice of you.
Kind of nice of
in a very weird and immature way.
It really is, though. I mean, at least he's telling you now so that you don't get cheated on, especially if you've been cheated on before, Aaron.
Yeah. Glad I wrote a whole email and took the time to call you today.
What a gentleman.
But, Adam, why not just go on dates then and hang out with girls and have a good time and just be honest that you can't be in a relationship with them?
I don't know. I think I just have a problem. Like, it's probably just more fun and exciting when you're in a relationship to fool around.
So are you proud of the cheating? Because you don't necessarily sound proud of it.
It's just a part of who I am. I don't know. I get bored.
But you don't also sound remorseful either. Like, you're in this matter-of-fact way. This is it.
Honest, though.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm just a cheater, and I guess she called me out on it before I had a chance to cheat on her. So,
All right. Well, at this point, I would love to ask if you will go out on another date with Aaron. We'll pay for it.
Well, I don't know how it works. Like, do you give a gift card or like some sort of trip or something? But because I don't know if I'm going to take her, I might take someone else.
I'll just pay for your date with somebody at random.
I'm just being honest, man. Like, that's how this goes.
Wow. Oh, my God. Wow. I cannot believe this right now. Seriously.
Aaron, I guess it goes to show you just trust your gut the next time.
Yeah, my instincts were right.
We were all ripping on you for calling him up and just assuming that he was cheating and yelling at him. But from now on, any guy you date, feel free to yell at him whenever you want because you are correct.
Apparently.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Everybody checks out their neighbors from time to time. Like, they're on the front yard doing something. You peek through the window just to see, like, what's going on. Or
okay.
late at night, you crawl in their ventilation system just to see how they sleep. You know, like,
Okay.
I have to know, is Jeff a side sleeper? You sleep on his back, you know?
No, that's not
I'm just surprised you could fit into the ventilation
I'm a small
system.
guy.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
true.
shocked.
Yeah.
And he spends most of the night on his side. But
good
like
to
right
know.
before he wakes up, he gets on his back, which I thought was really interesting. Anyway, enough about me and my quirky neighbors.
I'm going to call your neighbors now and kind of tip them off.
Let's talk to Lawrence, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Lawrence? How are you?
Good. How you doing? Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, man, no problem. Thank you for your email. So you actually scored a date with your neighbor?
Yeah, she was right across the street from me. And we have these, like, very big windows, and we're on the same floor, and we can, like, totally see into each other's apartment.
That's always awkward. I used to have a place like that where my kitchen looked into the other people's kitchens, and I'd be, like, doing something, they'd be doing something, they'd look over and wave, and then I would just, jump under the sink or something because I was scared. But it is awkward when you can see into somebody's window like that. What's her name before we get into it more?
Her name's Erin.
Erin, okay. So has it been friendly between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I glance over there sort of to see what she's doing, not in, like, a creepy way or anything, but...
Yeah, right. Everybody believes you.
Okay, it's not like I sit there and stare. I don't have binoculars or anything, like, invasive like that.
You want to borrow some? I got some extras.
No!
No, thank you.
Okay.
So not long after, I made eye contact with her, and so I just kind of, like, waved, and she waved. So I wrote a sign out, and it said, "Hi, what's your name?"
Oh, you had never met her before.
No, we just kind of had this flirtation going from across the street.
And you'd watched her long enough to know that she was alone, which is not alarming at all.
Yeah, well, honestly, I was checking to see if she ever brought a guy home, and I never saw her bring a dude home. So
Okay.
Okay.
I was kind of looking for that, I guess.
So you were figuring that she was single, and then you took a shot to try to talk to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did she do when you asked her name on a piece of paper through the window?
So she disappeared for 1 second, which made me completely nervous. But she came back, and then I could see her writing. So then she says, Aaron, what's yours? And I give her my name, and then I make another sign, and I say, Drinks Friday, ?
That is actually adorable.
Yeah, that's
I'm
kinda cool.
sorry.
That's pretty direct.
Yeah.
That
Right
is
to
so
drinks.
cute.
Yeah. So she writes, sure, and then her phone number.
Good.
That's cool. That worked out nicely.
Nice.
Yeah, so then we could text, and we went to this bar. I wanted to make it like a date, you know? And, I mean, literally, she's seriously one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen in my life. So it's very complimentary of her. But there was one awkward thing where I was, like, looking at her nose, and I was like, I wish I could have your nose. And she was like, what do you mean by that? And it didn't come out right. And I was like,
Yeah, now she's like my creepy neighbor who's been watching me.
yeah.
Wants to harvest my nose. That's why he asked me out.
Yeah, that's what it came off like. Like I wanted her nose or something, but I was just being complimentary of her nose. It was as weird as I am explaining it to you right now.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great. But...
I'm sure she got it. I mean, how was her personality?
She was great. We matched up. We're both kind of like football nerds, and she loves kayaking and outdoor stuff like I did. And I thought it went off without a hitch. And at the end of the night, I'm walking out with her, and I like did the lean in for the kiss, and I got denied. And she like
really
kind of popped back and was like, "What are you doing?"
Ooh,
Oh,
she
so
even
you
asked?
didn't even get like
Ooh.
denied where she gave you a hug. Instead, she actually asked what you were doing. What was your response?
I just kind of was like, "Oh, my bad." Like I read it wrong.
Okay.
She's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." And of course, like there on out is only weird.
Yeah.
Totally.
So it ended pretty like quickly, and then I go home with my tail tucked between my legs, and then I tried to text her, "Hey, sorry, didn't mean anything. Let's go out again," or something. Nothing. And now her blinds are down.
Oh,
wow.
She is shutting you
Dang.
out. She's living in dark just to avoid you.
Yeah.
Avoiding the sun to even avoid me. Yeah.
So, I mean, and you're saying everything was going well until you tried to go in for a kiss.
Right. I just don't know why completely it led to such an abrupt shutdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird.
And the only awkward thing you can think of is that line about her nose?
Yeah, but we were fine. Like after that, we kept talking about other things. It wasn't like that was what happened right before.
And how long have her blinds been down? How many days are we talking here?
I mean, like 8 days.
Whoa.
Okay.
Ever since.
And she hasn't responded to any of your texts or phone calls or anything?
Right. And then I'm nervous if she like pulls her blinds up, I'm just going to be like staring, right? You know, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, because that would be awkward if she pulls her blinds up and you're there, because then she's going to think you've just been sitting there for 8 days watching her window.
exactly. Yeah.
So wait, are you trying for a second date on this, or are you just trying to make her feel comfortable enough that she can look out her window again?
Well, no. Ideally, I'd like to go out with her again. I more just kind of want to know what happened.
Okay.
Maybe she thought you were trying to go in for her nose and bite it off.
That's possible.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, we got Lawrence on the phone, and Lawrence is a peeping Tom.
No, he's not.
Okay, easy. It's not the case.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Lawrence actually asked his neighbor out. They live across from each other, and they can see into each other's windows, and he's seen her for a while, thought she was cute, and they kind of like had a flirty relationship, and he actually asked her out the other day.
Through the window?
Yeah, through the window. He wrote a note and said, basically, let's go get drinks, and she said yes. They went out to a bar, had fun, and he can't think of why she's not calling him back. She shut him down at the end of the date for a kiss, too.
And not just that, she's had her blinds shut for 8 days.
Yeah. And that's her main form of communication.
That's a dedication to avoiding him.
Yeah. So she definitely does not want to talk to you, Lawrence.
Right. I gathered that.
And now that you've had a few minutes to think about it, you can't think of any reason why she doesn't want to talk to you.
I mean, I'm confident there is one. I just want to know how it went down in her head.
I'm confident I screwed up somehow that I don't realize.
Don't know how.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Are you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Aaron, please?
this is Aaron.
Aaron, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Is this like a restaurant?
What?
A restaurant?
Sorry, who is this again?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. We're definitely not a restaurant.
I wish we were, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm hungry.
Yeah, we'd have terrible health ratings.
What's going on? I'm confused.
I'll explain. Brooke and Jubal in the morning, it's a radio show. Have you ever listened to it?
No.
Okay. Well, that's what this is. And we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone to try to find out what happened. Okay?
Okay.
Basically, you went out on a date with somebody recently and you're blowing them off and they're wondering why.
Okay.
Is it making a little sense?
So you guys basically help weirdos get second dates after being rejected?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
That's a way better recap than what I said.
Seriously.
And I've been doing this for a long time. You want a job? Can you think of who might want to call you?
Well, I'm kind of avoiding a guy I went on a date with. I'm hoping it's not him.
I think we have bad news for you.
It depends if his name is Lawrence or not.
Oh, my God.
It is. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Lawrence told us about your date. He told us how he met you and everything else. And
Oh, my God.
So I'm actually shocked by your response because he sounded really normal and he's clueless. He has no idea why you're not calling him back.
he also says that you've had your blinds down.
Oh, wow.
Now, let me clarify, though, real quick. Not like he's been trying to look through them like crazy. He just pointed out to us that it seems like you really don't want to see him.
So what do you need from me?
Just to let us know what the reason is and why you don't want to go out with him?
We just need you to help educate Lawrence why he sucks.
Pretty much.
I mean, I guess there's no harm in that.
Did you have a good date with him?
I went out originally because I thought it would be a cute dating story. I don't know how much he's told you, but we'd have, like, our main living room windows see into each other's apartments, basically.
Yeah, he told us that.
So I thought it would be a cute idea to date the guy next door.
And it was so cute how he asked you out. Like, that was pretty romantic.
I really liked it, too. I know. And then I went, and it was not what I was hoping for.
So you had high expectations that weren't met.
I mean, even if I had low expectations, it went bad.
Oh.
Okay. Ouch. So what was so bad about it? Because according to him, he thought it went pretty well.
Oh, God. Okay, well, first off, he made this one comment about my nose and that he wanted to have it. And I was like, you want to have my nose?
Yeah.
And I was like, you want to have my nose? I don't understand. He's like, no. And then he, like, tried to backpedal, but it came off super creepy, like he just wanted to cut my nose off and can it. Like, that was so weird.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to understand, he was nervous. Yeah. He thinks that you're gorgeous. And he was trying to deliver a compliment, and it just was awkward. I mean, he owns up to that.
Yeah, he also told us about that and says that he realizes that sounded weird.
Yeah, he kept on complimenting me.
Oh, man, pretty girls have so many problems. I understand. That's the worst.
No, but it's like, you don't need to just compliment my physical looks. Like, get to know me. Don't just look at me.
Okay. So
I
could see how a barrage of just, you're pretty, nonstop could be like, okay, can we actually talk about something else?
Yeah, there was this one compliment that just really creeped me out.
What?
More than the nose thing.
Much more than the nose thing.
Oh, no.
So he said to me, I like the way you dance when you vacuum your apartment.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, he said he didn't have binoculars. He
and
said
I was just like, but if you know that I dance, that means you watched me vacuum my whole apartment. Oh, God, it really creeped me out.
Is there any way you can look from the other side? Like, have you caught him doing anything?
I don't look.
Okay, so it's not a natural thing to...
Okay. I just don't look. I mean, I especially don't look now.
Right. Well, your blinds are down now, so you can't see out anyway.
As of course he noticed, and of course he told you, yes, they are down, and I just don't want to engage with him anymore.
Right.
And there is another thing that just really tipped the scales.
What? Worse than that?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Whoa. So at the end of our date, he like got really close and cozy next to me, and I was like, okay. And then he started whispering, and he was like, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then he got so close to my face, he was about to kiss me, and he's like, 1. And it was just like, what are you doing? What?
So he counted down to kissing you?
Like it was JPL or NASA taking off.
That is so weird, man.
Did he say lift off before?
We have a go.
God, it was the weirdest thing.
No wonder you
Yeah.
said, "What are you doing?" Because that's what he said. You said, and that makes sense now.
Yeah, it was not
Okay. Yeah, that's an awkward way to try to get a kiss.
Hey, I just wanted you to be ready for the kiss, okay? I thought it was kind of funny.
Oh my
that's all.
God! Wait, you guys have Lawrence on the phone?
Yeah, I
Why did you not tell me?
I didn't get a chance to count you down. I thought that's how you do it.
God.
Lauren is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, Aaron.
Oh my God!
And I mean, the whole like dancing with the vacuum, like I caught a moment. I'm not sitting there staring. I walked by and looked over.
But it sounds like you are.
It does sound like it when she talks like that. Yes.
I'm really
Clears up
creeped out
a
right
ton
now.
for me, but I feel like I'm getting painted as this like total creepy stalker perv guy who.
Well, I will say I don't think having us help you is making your case better. Am I right, Aaron?
Pretty positive there.
Aaron, you've never looked over my apartment and seen anything weird. You've never seen me eating Hot Pockets in my boxers or anything like that. Nothing.
No, Lawrence, I've literally never seen that, and I don't want to see that.
Are you tempting her? Like, check it out. Once in a while, I eat Hot Pockets in my boxers. You gotta see this.
Oh my God!
Here's the thing. He did do a lot of creepy things, but I don't think he's overall a creepy dude.
Intentionally creepy.
Stop saying creepy, Brooke. It's not helping me at all.
I'm actually trying to help you. I'm just saying you're awkward, not creepy.
Well, that's not good either.
Aaron, I was just nervous, and I had a few drinks. You can't blame a guy for being nervous, especially around somebody that looks like yourself. It's insane.
Yeah, with that nose.
Look, I get that you were nervous. I was nervous too, but I didn't go saying a bunch of weird stuff. So I just, that was just too much. Too much weird, too much creepy for me.
Oh, please. This is meant to be. You're like the girl next door. This is a great story. We have to see this out. You don't agree with me?
No, Lauren, just because we live like close to each other doesn't mean that it's destiny. It's just coincidence.
Oh, come on. You're going to let this get in the way of something that could be fun.
You seem like a nice person. I get it, Lawrence, but can I just give you a hot tip? Don't tell girls that you watch them do chores through their windows.
Okay, I didn't say I was watching you like for a duration of time. I just saw you in that moment. So I'm not like, God, I feel like I'm digging myself.
Yeah, I know. It does sound like that. Well, just wrap it up for you there, Lawrence. I think I know where this is going. But Aaron, would you like to go on a second date with Lawrence? We'll pay for it. Give him one more shot.
You guys are funny. No, thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to joke.
How about if you went on the second date, but I didn't go?
What?
What
does that even mean, Lawrence?
I want you to pay for a date for her to go out with someone else.
Okay, now I am wondering about you liking to watch through the windows. Like, that's creepy.
How is that creepy? I'm trying to do something nice.
Yeah, it came off bad, just like everything else. So you're positive, Aaron. You don't want to go out with him again?
Guys, I'm so positive.
Are you going to be able to lift your blinds after this?
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to have to move after this conversation.
No, please, I get it. You don't have to go out with me. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. You can leave your blinds up. I'll put mine down so it's not weird. I'm sorry.
Somebody's living with the blinds down. That's all I know. All right. Sorry, Lawrence. It didn't work out for you.
Clearly, yeah.
Yeah, can I go now, guys?
Not just yet. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now you can go.
Second date update.
We do lots of second date updates where strange things happen to couples while they're out.
Yeah.
But this might be the strangest.
Really?
Because the date that was supposed to happen never did.
Ooh.
Where did it go?
Wait, it's like a mystery?
Who did it go with?
Dates never happen all the
And
time.
what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I am so confused by all of this.
Yes, many, many questions that we may never get answers to.
That's not why I'm confused.
The mystery.
It's the Klondike bar and why you're so mysterious about this. Is that a word?
Well, maybe we'll just get some
Mystified.
answers by asking Ray, who's on the phone right now and actually has the information that we're looking for. Now, Ray, this sounds a lot like a certain mystery novel I couldn't put down the other night called Ball Gags, Lies, and Dead Guys. Have you heard of that one?
I have not, but I'm hoping we can get to the end of this novel quicker than that, I hope.
Yeah, well, highly recommended, okay? It's a page turner. I was definitely choking something back.
Okay.
Oh my god.
At least we know this novel doesn't include dead guys, because Ray, you're alive and on the phone with us.
Yeah, 100%. I'm here.
Okay,
All right.
good.
I'm hoping that your story is as interesting as the one I was reading. So
I bet it's not.
tell us about the girl that you want us to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Kate.
Okay.
Okay, and how'd you meet Kate?
So we met online on an app, yada, yada, yada. Not so interesting. But we hit it off. It seemed great.
Okay.
We were having a great time. We were chatting back and forth, and we decided to, meet up.
Yeah.
Here's where the problem comes in. I'm on my way to her house. My phone dies. I start digging around, no phone charger.
Oh, it's the worst feeling.
Gosh.
I kind of remember the address. I definitely know the street.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's like olden
pretty
How
days.
do you navigate? Oh, my
You had
God.
to pull over, ask for directions?
Well, as for directions, but I'm like, do you guys know Kate?
Yeah.
You could have gone to a gas station and bought a charger for your phone.
Oh, that's actually smart. I didn't ever even think
You're
of that.
right. But my biggest fear was to be late for my date.
Okay, so did you find her apartment?
Well, what I think is the address that Kate lives at is actually the address of this lovely elderly couple.
Aww.
So you had a date with two old people. Cool.
Well, I did. I spent a good bit of time with them.
So,
did?
wait, hold on. You walked up to a house thinking that it was Kate's place, but an elderly couple answered the door and you went in?
Well, an older woman answered the door, and I asked if Kate was there, and she's like, come on in. She didn't quite say Kate didn't live there.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I think they were a little lonely, but it was cool.
So with hanging out with your new old friends, did you find out that this wasn't Kate's house?
I found out right away, but the lady was so insistent on helping me find Kate
Oh, no.
that I couldn't leave.
Oh,
Did these
wow.
old people not have a cell phone charger for you either?
No, they had one of those rotary dial phones.
Oh, my God. A landline.
All right, so did they ever locate Kate for you?
They called around to the neighbors and finally figured it out.
Oh, my God.
Old people have time to do anything. You can walk in with a problem and they'll spend the entire week trying to solve it for you.
Well, and all of a sudden, you're like the hot topic of the neighborhood gossip.
I'm sure they're still talking about me today.
So wait, what happened? Did you meet Kate?
I went over there, and it was not good.
Oh.
No.
Was she mad that you were late?
Yeah, I mean, she definitely was a little bit upset because I was over an hour late.
Yeah.
She didn't even want to hear that I was talking to her neighbor. These old people, she was over it.
Oh no.
So she hasn't even heard your cute story about your cute old friends now?
When I tried to explain to her what had happened, she told me to get off her property, and if I didn't get off, she was going to call the cops for trespassing.
Oh. That's a good
Real mad.
That's a positive response.
Probably a good sign that she wanted to see you in handcuffs.
I don't think that's what we take from that.
Well, I mean, later, but after dinner, I think.
Yeah.
So the date never happened, and so we know why, obviously. She's not calling you back, and you're just hoping we can convince her to go out again?
I'm hoping you can try to explain to her that it wasn't intentional. I made some new old friends, I guess.
So how long did you stay outside of her house yelling at her until you finally decided to go home?
I don't know, 5 minutes. Not enough to cause a scene.
Okay, that's
All
good.
right.
It wasn't crazy.
But I did end up going back over to the old folks' home and hang out with them.
Really?
Okay, well.
Yeah, they were so nice.
What?
And I felt bad for them because they were like, if it doesn't work out, come back over here. So I did.
Oh my god.
What did they say about Kate? I mean, you told them the whole story. They're obviously vested in your love life at this point.
They felt terrible for me. They said that any girl would be lucky to have me.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, that is classic
grandma,
old
grandpa. They pinched his cheek.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, look
so
how adorable he is, Henry.
you haven't been able to reach Kate at all.
Not at all.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
Well, a few, but not too many. Like a couple texts and one phone call.
Okay, so not a crazy amount. That's a
All
good
right.
sign. I think we can salvage this. I think she was just angry in the moment. Now that she has time to calm down, she hears the story. We're getting you a second date.
I agree.
Or if not that, at least a partner at the bingo game. So there's going to be a positive that comes out of this. We're going to play a song, come back, and call Kate, try and get you a second date update, okay?
Oh my God, thank you guys. That'd be huge. I feel like I totally screwed this up.
All right. Yeah, we're going to try and fix it for you. Hold on.
Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for part 2 of the second date update, we're on the phone with Ray. Ray never actually met up with his date.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess he kind of did.
Yeah.
But his phone died. He was very late, so she ended up just yelling at him and threatening to call the cops. Not the most successful date we've ever heard, but not the least successful.
That is true. That's also a true statement. I honestly think it could be way worse.
Yeah. And
I've done way worse.
Yeah.
You know what? I believe that, Ray.
Yeah.
And you never got to explain that you were just down the road at some old couple's house smoking a J while playing Boulder Dash.
Whoa. We were watching Jeopardy start with a J.
Well, we're going to find out a little bit more. Are you ready to call Kate here?
I would love a second chance with this girl.
I think you've got, I mean, like I said maybe before, but I was even thinking about it more. I think there's no way this girl is not going to give you a second chance, right? She was super mad in the moment, not because of you, but because of all the bad dating experiences she's had. And I think she's not calling you back now because she's embarrassed. Like, how embarrassing to overreact like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she didn't even really know what she was overreacting to. She was just like, you're an hour late. That's ridiculous. And I, 100% respect that.
Yeah, for sure.
See, it's good that you understand that. This is going to be fine.
All right. Well, we're going to call Kate right now and try and get your second date update, okay?
That would be so great. Thanks, guys.
All right. I'm dialing the phone number now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I talk to Kate, please?
This is she.
Hi, Kate. My name's Young Jeffrey from the radio. Do you have a moment to chat?
What's this about?
This is about something that we do on our show called a second date update.
Okay. What does that mean?
Hurry, Jeff.
You're very
Sorry.
businesslike. That's a good point.
Fast. Okay. It's where someone reaches out to us because they went on a date and then they're getting blown off. So we call that person, try and figure out why.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so explain it to me.
Oh my God, you're stressing me out
Yeah,
just talking
I know.
like this.
It's just someone likes you and you're not calling them back and they want a second chance. They want to explain themselves.
Okay.
And the person who reached out about you, his name is Ray.
Oh.
I know it's a little different because you and Ray never actually went out.
Well, I mean, he was over an hour late. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Ray does.
Yeah, and you know what? I wasn't even going to go out with him after he showed up anyway.
Well,
Why?
I mean, he had a really good reason for being late. Did you hear him out at all?
No, I just saw him pull up in my driveway, so I didn't need to hear what he had to say.
Oh, well, you should have.
It may have changed your mind if you actually heard his excuse.
Well, whatever. He was driving American.
What?
He's an American.
Huh?
Like, that matters. The car was American.
American made?
Duh, I just said that.
Okay, I'm just trying to clarify it.
I don't get it either. So you're not calling him back because of the car he was driving?
Yeah, you'd think that he would be driving like a Maserati or a Mercedes or like a Beamer, but he was in a Ford. And like, I'm not going to be caught dead in a Taurus.
What? Wait, hold on. Why would you assume people are in a Beamer and a Maserati?
Yeah.
Because in his dating profile, it said that he makes over 6 figures. And like, you don't drive a Taurus when you're making over 6 figures.
That's actually not true. You do drive a Taurus if you're making over 6 figures and you're good with your money because cars are wastes of money.
Brooke's rich and she drives a Subaru.
That sounds really lame, actually. Like, if you have a ton of money, don't you want people to see it? You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to ask me what I make if I'm driving a Jaguar or whatever.
So,
Rich people, you do know someone's rich if they drive a Jaguar.
Well, it is kind of weird to put that in your dating profile, to brag about money and then not brag about it in other areas of your life. I could see
absolutely
that.
Okay, you know what? You're right. Ray should answer these questions. Ray, explain yourself.
I would love to explain myself.
Ray?
Yeah, we didn't tell you. Ray's actually been on the other line listening during this whole conversation.
Oh, come on.
That's how these work.
You didn't tell me that he was on the other line. I thought I was just talking to you guys.
You sound pretty passionate about your stance on American-made cars. I mean...
Well, absolutely. I mean, what is the point of having money if you're not going to spend any of it?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, where's your Porsche, Ray?
Wait, hold on. Why am I going to spend my money on a car that just loses money the moment I buy it? Like, I'd rather spend my money on experiences and, like, enjoyment in life.
Girls don't want experiences and joy. They want material things, Ray.
I don't need a nice car, but the guy that I'm with does, so that, like, I can feel great in it, you know?
Are you for real? Like,
yes.
That's
so
what financially secure is to you?
Yeah, when you're with a man who has a nice car, like, everyone knows that you're safe and secure, and like that's the guy that's going to take care of you.
I don't know if you've seen like the Consumer Reports like on the Taurus, but it's pretty safe. You're going to live through any of this.
It's a good point, Ray.
And I assure you, we're going to have a nice dinner wherever we go. Like, I don't know why.
But, like, why would you pull up to a valet in a Taurus? You know, like the valet's.
Well, I know the valet's not going to like take it for like a test drive like Ferris Bueller.
That's true.
Kate, wait a minute. You're basing, like, listen to yourself. You're basing your dating decisions off what the valet thinks of who you're out with. Like, that is such a stupid idea.
Hold on.
Well, no, I think that that's actually like, it's how I feel. And that's what I like, and that's what makes me feel good.
Yeah, women empowerment there.
No, it's not women empowerment.
Yeah.
It's materialism.
Yeah,
If
you want to ride
nice
in a
car,
powerful
Kate,
car that goes from 0 to 100 in under 3.
Oh my
I
God.
feel you, girl.
Yeah, I mean, you show up, and that's first impression, and it didn't seem fun.
Seriously, does it matter what kind of car I drive? I have money. I make tons of money.
Oh, God.
I just don't waste it on dumb cars.
All right, then tell me one thing that you've actually spent money on. Like, it doesn't have to be a car, just something that's fun. Like, what have you bought that's expensive?
What?
I like this.
For real? That's what you want to know? Like, what brings
Yeah,
me pleasure that I spent money on? Like,
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is.
Seriously, I want to know.
for your information, for my mom's birthday, I bought her a Louis Vuitton handbag.
Ooh, those
Oh.
are expensive.
That's pricey.
That's a couple
Well,
grand.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. And, like, do you buy gifts for people, like, lots of times?
What?
Okay.
What? No, stop. Kate, you are the most materialistic, superficial person I've ever heard.
I don't really need to hear from you. I'm asking Ray the questions, okay?
Okay. All right, Ray, what's your answer?
Quiet, bro.
Yeah, Brooke. Support women for once.
Yeah, I mean, I spend money on people that mean a lot to me.
Aw.
Okay. Well, maybe I was just a little harsh before, but you know what? If you apologize to me, then I can give you another chance.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Okay, this is going better.
Is it? Is it going better? This sounds terrible to me.
Well, I mean, like, I was trying to tell you when I got there, I was sorry. I never even told you the story about, like, my cell phone. Like, these guys have all heard it.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but, like, can't you just save that story for our next date?
Uh-oh.
All right, I think that's my cue to
my
jump in
God.
here and ask Kate, would you like to go out on another date with Ray here? We'll pay for it.
I mean,
Actually, better yet, Ray will prove how much money he has by paying for it himself.
Oh, my God. this is-
Hey, guys, let me save my money for the third date.
All right, we're back to paying for it again.
Okay.
All right,
Wait, Kate, are you going out with him again?
I think so, because he seems really down to earth.
What?
That's your response?
You found out
Wait,
about a purse and he's
wait.
down to earth.
Did you not hear about his Louis handbag for his mom? I mean, that is so sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brooke, shame on you.
Yeah, I'm... Ray, there is no way you want to go out with this woman.
I don't see the problem with going out with her.
What?
That was the
Why are you
goal.
worried?
Kate's whole idea for her future plan is just to marry a rich dude. That's not a plan.
That
man.
sounds like a pretty solid plan to me,
What?
Kate.
It's not a plan, Kate.
Ray, just so you know, the next date, we're going to take my car.
Oh, what do you drive?
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of curious now.
Well, it doesn't matter, Ray. It's better than anything that you have.
I've got money on a Jetta. Anybody else?
Look,
All right, well, I think this is a success. Congratulations, you two.
Oh my God.
Thank
I'm so
you.
disappointed.
You're going to have beautiful, rich babies together.
Perfect.
You see, guys, it's not about the type of car you drive.
No, it's just about how much money you have.
Yeah.
That's what we learned.
that's where true love is.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If you listen to the show at all, you know that I always rip on fathers who say things like, I'm not letting my daughter date till she's 18.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Protective dads.
Yeah, because they always say the same thing, right? It's hacky, first of all. Every dad says that.
Because
Be
it's part of
a
his
little
stand-up routine.
creative. Well, it's just annoying. Be a little more creative. And then
Start auctioning your daughter off.
Well,
Go the opposite way.
And then also, no, you're not. You're not going to shoot a dude that comes over and wants to date her. You're going to let her date before she's 18. So stop saying it. It's been said so many times, and you're not going to actually live up to it. I think, though, today I may have found somebody who I don't have to rip on. Because I feel like the girl that we're about to talk to in a second, Katrina, who's emailed us for a second date update, I feel like her father is actually one of the few guys that will actually live up to his promise of murdering anybody that wants to date her.
What?
Katrina, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Would you say that's pretty fair analysis of your dad?
Yeah, pretty much.
So tell us how you met the guy that you want us to call today, Katrina.
So I met Curtis through some friends at school, and he's really great. I really like him a lot. He's really cute and funny and very sweet.
Are you in high school or are you talking college?
I just turned 20, so I just started college.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would hope we'd have an age limit.
I don't
And
know.
you still
Second date
and you,
update.
you still live at home, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
So you met this dude through friends and you liked him a lot. Tell us a little bit about your date.
Well, we were going to go out somewhere, but it ended up being really rainy. So we just went over to his house and decided to watch a movie instead, which was really nice.
He doesn't also live with his parents, does he?
No, he has a roommate.
All right. So you guys hung out at his place.
Yeah, so it was going really well. We were kissing and making out during the movie, and I got a phone call from my dad. It was at 10:01, and I completely forgot that I was supposed to be home at 10.
Oh, God.
Wait, you have a
So
curfew
you're-
still, even though you're 20 and in college?
Yeah, because I still live under their roof.
So your dad's one of those my roof, my rules type of guys.
10's early, too.
Yeah, and actually I had to beg him for 10. It's normally 9.
What?
Wow.
Oh my
He
God,
actually-
honey, you need to get a part-time job and move out,
Yeah.
like soon.
Yeah, because it starts to get dark, though. He just likes me home.
Okay. All right.
my gosh.
Well, okay. So he likes you home at 9. You begged for 10. He gave you until 10 o'clock, and you missed your curfew.
Yeah, so he called me, and you know he's a really great dad. He's just very protective, and I guess I kind of yelled at Curtis a little bit to take me home because I was really kind of scared. And
Did you say you yelled at Curtis to take you home?
Oh, no.
Well, I didn't mean to, but I was like kind of like like we gotta go, you know, kind of like that.
Like you were nervous. Like you're like, oh my God, we got to get out of here. We got to get back to my house. Okay, I pictured you yelling at him like, come on, you idiot. It's 10 o'clock. Take me home now. So you were panicked. And did you tell him about your curfew and everything beforehand?
No, I didn't tell him. I just honestly forgot.
Did
All
you
right.
tell him when you were yelling at him that you had to go?
Yeah, I told him that my dad was really concerned and that I needed to go home, and so he got everything together and we left. And by the time we got home, it was like 10:40 or so.
Oh my gosh.
And when we got home, my dad was waiting on the lawn, and he kind of yelled at Curtis.
How did that go down?
Well, he said some 4-letter words.
Did you defend him and say, hey, Dad, it's not his fault, it's me that was late?
No, I can't really talk to my dad that way. He sort of doesn't let me say much when I'm in trouble.
How, at any point, did he physically threaten Curtis? Was Curtis
No.
scared? Okay.
No.
So how did Curtis respond when your dad was yelling at him?
Well, he was pretty shocked. He just kind of didn't really say much. He said he was sorry. He kind of mumbled under his breath and put his head down and walked to his car. And my dad followed him to the car and was still yelling at him and telling him not to ever do that again. And then he just got in his car and drove away.
That is,
I would drive very far away.
Yeah.
And never return. I would be done with that situation.
it's no secret why he's not calling you back.
Yeah. Have you dated a lot? I mean, is this a problem?
I haven't dated a lot. I've dated maybe 5 guys, like a couple months.
Okay.
And then
they all magically, mysteriously disappear.
Yeah. They're all at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. And you've tried to get a hold of Curtis how many times?
I've texted him 5 times now.
And no response, or has he responded at all?
He only responded once. He responded to the second text message, and he just said, "I don't think we should see each other again," and that was all he said.
All right, so he was straight up about it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else that could have happened on your day. I mean, obviously, your dad yelling and threatening him.
That's the worst part of it.
Is the worst part, yeah.
She had food in her teeth, and it was just, that was it.
I doubt that we're going to call him and get that answer. It's probably going to be, yeah, her dad's a nutcase, and I don't want to date her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason.
So how are you going to come back? I mean, what do you want us to say to make that better?
Yeah.
We can't get rid of your dad in this situation.
I just want him to know that I really like him, and I think he's really sweet and funny, and I want to see him again.
Aww.
So, just like ask him if he would be willing to give us another chance, and then as long as we abide by the rules, we'll be okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Katrina, you just described my biggest nightmare, dating somebody. All right, what we'll do is we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
You're not around your father right now, are you?
No, he's at work.
Just don't want him picking up the phone and be like, why the hell are you talking to my daughter? All right, hang on, okay?
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Katrina, are you about ready to do your second date update?
I'm ready.
I do have a question, though, before we call the guy who you want us to call this morning. Just be honest with me about something, okay?
Okay.
How many people has your father killed
He hasn't killed anybody.
that you know of?
Yeah.
Katrina wants us to call this guy named Curtis this morning because she went out with Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
They just went to his house, watched a movie or whatever. But Katrina's father is a very controlling guy.
She says protective.
Protective, controlling.
Yep.
Right,
Tomato,
Katrina?
tomato.
You wouldn't argue with that.
No.
Nope. Okay. She still lives at home. As long as she's under his roof, she has to live by his rules. So he gives her a curfew at 10 o'clock. She wasn't home by 10. He called her. They rushed home to her house. The guy dropped her off. And then her dad was waiting outside and proceeded to yell at him
Insane.
for dropping her off after her curfew.
Well, it sounds really bad when you put it like that.
Well, that's
kind of bad,
Katrina, because it is kind of bad, I think. All right. We're about to call him. You ready?
Okay.
I'm going to call him right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Curtis, please?
Yeah, this is Curtis.
Curtis, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning? The radio show?
Okay.
You recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and that's the reason that I'm calling.
How do you know I went on a date with one of your listeners?
Because they emailed us about you, a girl named Katrina.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we all know why you aren't calling her back, but she emailed us because she really liked you and wanted to see if she could talk to you again, but you haven't been returning her text messages or phone calls. The last text she got from you said that you definitely did not want to see her again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to talk to her.
She told us what happened on your date with her father. Dude, honestly, to me, her dad sounds like a maniac.
I don't know what she told you or not, but, I mean, honestly, her dad scared me shitless. Like,
Yeah.
We don't blame
Hey,
you for that at all.
I'll tell you what she told us. She said that you guys went to your house. She got a phone call from her dad at 10 because apparently he gives her a curfew at 10 o'clock. You dropped her off. Her dad was waiting out there for you guys, ended up yelling at you. You got in the car, drove off, and haven't really talked to her since.
yeah, I mean, 10:01 he called, and she, like, freaked out, and I drove her home, and honestly, even that was enough to be like, what the f***?
Yeah.
Anyway, I drove her home, and I dropped her off. I didn't kiss her. I didn't do anything. I got out, and I opened the door for her like a gentleman, and this dude was standing on the front lawn and, like, came at me. I thought he was going to punch me in the face.
That is crazy.
What was going through your mind when that happened?
I was like, I got to get the hell out of here, and
Yeah.
I got to never see this girl or this crazy man. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what she may have done in the past to him, or like
Were
he's
you-
crazy, or I don't know. But honestly, like, I thought he was going to kill me. I thought he was going to put his fist through my face.
Oh my God.
Reach in, grab your still beating
Yeah.
heart. And so that's it. Because her dad seems like he wants to murder you. You don't want to go out with her again.
I mean, yes, but did she tell you what happened after?
She said that she went into the house and then has tried to text you, and you texted her.
Yeah, but I mean, what happened after with her dad and me?
Wait, there's
No,
more?
there's more to the story?
The next day at work, he showed up at my work the next
Are
day.
you kidding
What?
me?
Shut up.
What did he say?
How does he know where you work?
I don't know. She told him. I mean, she knows where I work. I mean, I have no idea. I didn't ask him why. I just didn't want him there.
Jesus.
That is insane.
And what did he do when he got there? Like,
I mean, he came to apologize, which, I mean, it's crazy. I don't know the guy, and I mean, what he did, like having a temper like that, I don't want his apology. I certainly don't want him showing up at my work. I don't need like the people I work for to be like, why is this crazy giant of a man?
Did it end up turning into that? Did he create a scene at your work?
Yeah, honestly, he did. It was like he showed up and he was like, I just want to say I'm sorry. And I was like, okay, fine, just please go. And as he was leaving, he was like yelling because I don't know if he doesn't have like a normal talking voice. He was screaming at me, I'm sorry, you just have to adhere to my rules. Like, I've got curfews, man. I've got stuff. You got to follow my rules, man.
This guy.
And, like, I don't know you. Like,
Yelling
That
at you
is
for
nuts.
not accepting his apology.
I said you could take her out again, you jerk, and now you're turning that down? God, these kids today, no respect.
yeah, I mean, this makes me not want to date. If there are any other fathers out there like this and I might run into them, I'm just going celibate.
Wow. What would you say to Katrina if you could say something to her just to let her know why you don't want to see her again?
Lose your dad and try to meet a nice guy and say that your dad's dead? I don't know. I can't imagine a guy who would want to go out with her. And look, she's super cute. And she's really cool, and that's kind of the heartbreaking part of it.
That sucks.
But there are a lot of cute, cool chicks. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, and I'm not risking that.
Okay, you're not going to risk your life to date Katrina. Well, Curtis, I should let you know now, though, that Katrina is actually on the phone.
What? She's on the phone?
Yeah.
Curtis, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that he came to your work. I had no idea that he did that. I'm so sorry.
I mean, how did he even know where I worked?
Well, I told him because he asked me, but I didn't realize that he was going to come find you.
I mean, he nearly killed me on your front lawn, and then he asked you where I work, and you gave it to him. I mean,
No, I mean, he asked me that night because I just wanted him to know that you have a full-time job and that you're, a good guy. I didn't know he was going to come there. I didn't know that.
Katrina, has your dad ever stalked anybody at work before on your behalf?
No, I mean, it sounds like I think he just felt really bad, and I think he just really wanted to apologize, in his own way.
yeah, but I mean, he scared the crap out of me. I don't know what to say to you. Like,
well, he's a really good guy if you get to know him. You just got to give him a chance.
Oh, Katrina, regardless of his character, don't you think the relationship is a little bit unhealthy? Maybe that's what you should be working on right now instead of trying to date, is work on your father-daughter living at home situation.
I think I got it figured out.
Oh, totally healthy.
So here's the deal. My dad has a lot of rules, including he has a rule that if I'm at home with friends, I'm not allowed to keep the door shut. But to show you that I care and that I want to move forward from this, I'm willing to leave the door shut.
Is that like a metaphor for something, Katrina? Katrina, you realize that you are 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You're 20. I understand being respectful to your parents, but they have to be respectful to you too. And honestly, I have no idea what he gains by this.
What he gains is a daughter that doesn't lose her morality. That's what he gains, Curtis.
So are you saying you don't want to go out with me again?
Curtis, would you like to go out with Katrina one more time on a second date? We will pay for it.
The door will be shut.
And we'll make the door will be shut. We'll make sure you guys get home when curfews.
Well, it said when it gets dark outside, so that's about 6 p.m. now.
Street lights come on, you guys are home. And we could maybe get you together with Dad beforehand so you guys can talk about it so you know that there's not going to be a huge blow up. Would you go out with Katrina again?
I mean, you guys make it sound so desirable to go on a second date. I mean, honestly, Katrina, no. I had a great time until 10:01, but I can't, and I hope that your dad doesn't want to kill me after say no, and I hope that you can figure things out with him.
That's right. Curtis, for your safety, you might want to say yes. I didn't even think about that. How dare you break my little girl's heart?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've done a lot of second date updates where someone's tried to joke around and it's gone really bad, but I don't think anything is worse than today's. A dude named Evan is on the phone for a second date update, and his joke went really, really bad.
Oh, no.
What's up, Evan? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing better now.
Congratulations on the biggest joke fail in a second date update we've had so far. So good work.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I can't even imagine what you're joking about, like dead puppies.
Well, I mean, we have some class where, we're not crazy.
There was death involved, though. We'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
But first, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Okay.
All right. And where did you meet Vanessa?
Just off of a dating site.
How are you feeling going into this date?
Oh, I was feeling great. There was some initial chemistry, just kind of chatting online back and forth and talking on the phone a bit. And when I saw her picture, she has the most real lips I've ever seen. I don't know if that makes any sense when I say that.
Not really.
But,
I mean, I just picture like anti-Kardashian lip, but that's all.
I mean, it's just like there's just way too much plastic surgery out there, I think, on the street.
There's a lot of big fake lips, big fake butts out there. All right. So you liked her real lips. Did you like anything else about her?
I mean, everything was working for me. She was a great conversationalist for sure, but unfortunately the conversation got interrupted. So we're at this open air restaurant, and they have little bits of bread and olive oil and Parmesan cheese you can kind of dip in and whatnot.
Ooh, that always means it's a fancy place.
Yeah,
If you're dipping bread in olive oil, you know you're paying a little bit more.
And we're starting to settle in, and there's this one fly that just does not leave our table alone. And at first it's like landing just here and there and like, no big deal. It starts getting a little persistent and is like flying around my face a bit, like buzzing by my ear.
There's nothing more annoying than a fly that won't leave you alone.
Yeah, and they're so gross to me.
So while we were waiting around, I thought it would be funny if I like bit at the fly, to bring a little humor in like a dog would, like, how they snap at,
Yeah, like the flies flying around a dog. They always try to catch it with their mouth. Okay.
Bite it.
I guess that'd be funny.
I think it's funny, the visual.
Yeah, but not during a date. It sounds really unattractive, but continue.
No, I mean, we're goofing around a bit. It's no big deal. So I go and do it, and the first time I go to do it, I actually catch the fly and bite it in half. I kid you not.
That is so disgusting.
What did you do?
Yeah, it was rough.
It's gross, but also talented. Like, did you even know that you could do that?
Impressive.
I didn't. It was like an awakening moment, and I'm like, wow.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What happened? What did you do?
Well, the rough part was it was kind of a bigger fly.
Oh, so you're mad because you ruined your appetite.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are at dinner, you ruined your appetite, and then the whole date went horrible.
Oh my god!
Oh, it was so bad from there. And it wasn't even like a fast downhill. It was just slow burning, like trying to save the date for another hour. And it's like, what am I doing?
It must have looked like you did it on purpose. You know?
Yeah. And the fly's head lands like perfectly on this white tablecloth.
Oh my god, I'm so grossed out
And
right
it's
now.
still kind of like rigor mortis, whatever, like pushing around. And after realizing that I had done that and realizing the other half of the fly is in my mouth still, I'm like, oh, I need to get rid of this. I really just want to spit this out. That's going to make it even worse. And I just like...
Yeah, that's a tough position to be in. It's like, do I spit it out or do I swallow it? Neither of those is a good solution.
Lose.
With these sort of weird pursed lips, I kind of say, excuse me, and like I go to the bathroom, I wash my mouth out a bit.
Oh my God. That is the most calm reaction, I think, of anyone doing that I could have ever. Like, excuse me, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Like, I thought for sure she wouldn't think that it's on purpose.
Inside, I was panicking, don't get me wrong, and time was going by so slowly.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, God.
Oh, what did she say?
At first, like, when it actually happened, she was just like, oh! Just this look of shock and like...
Well, yeah, it's like, what kind of monster am I on a date with?
Exactly, right? Like, who's this freak?
Why did you feel like you had to play it off? Like, why wouldn't you freak out? She was obviously freaking out. I'm freaking out just even hearing the story.
Yeah, but it was kind of crowded, and there were all these other people around, and I just knew it was going to get worse if I,
my God. Yeah.
So after I went to the bathroom, I came back, and I tried to make a joke about the whole thing, and I said, well, at least Mr. Miyagi would be proud.
That's cool.
Yeah, right. That's
Make
what
it
I
light.
should have heard, all that laughter, and I heard nothing, just this look of, huh?
She didn't get your joke?
Yeah, maybe she just didn't understand it.
No, she doesn't know Karate Kid.
Yeah, that is like a 30-year-old movie.
Right. It's a pretty dated joke.
So from the fly incident to that red flag, because if you can't get the reference, I mean, come on.
Yeah, then she's just like, who's this Mr. Miyagi guy?
Are you
And why would he be proud of you?
And I'm like, oh, well, there's this real popular movie back in the day, and then like some awkward conversation after that.
Yeah.
We tried to pick up back our menus and tried to like pick up, but like the appetite was just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got like one more drink and then bounced out, and like she came up and she initiated this hug, and I was like, oh, whoa, hey, that's cool. Yeah. But it was a very much like, here's the hug, bye.
Yeah, she's not interested in a kiss for sure.
Yeah, nobody's gonna kiss a fly eater.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just trying to see if I could get you guys to get in touch with her, help me out some way, and just like, can I just have a redo? Can we just pretend that never happened?
Yeah.
You know?
And has she talked to you at all since your date?
No, not a thing.
Nothing. All right, cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Great.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
How's that old nursery rhyme go? I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. Don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
Yeah.
Well, I know a second dater who swallowed a fly. And who knows why he swallowed a fly? Because he's an effing animal. That's why. Because he's a maniac. And his name is Evan, and he's on the phone with us right now. And yes, Evan bit the head off a fly on his first date.
Savage.
If you're just tuning in, I need to explain a little bit because you're probably like, what?
Yeah.
He was at dinner with his date, and there was a fly buzzing around his head, so he thought, I'm going to joke around and try to, like, nip at it, like how dogs do. And then he did, and he actually caught the fly.
Oh, my God.
And then bit it in half, and I guess one part of the fly fell down to the table, the other one stayed in his mouth.
Oh.
He ran to the restroom, cleaned out his mouth, probably should have just jumped off the top of the building. But anyway, cleaned out his mouth, went back to the table, tried to explain it, and his date wasn't really feeling him after that. So now we're about to get her on the phone and see if he can get a redo. All right, Evan, you animal.
Yeah.
Are you ready to give her a call?
Let's do it, man.
Oh my God. I really think that your mistake wasn't the accidental fly biting. It was the calm reaction you had afterwards that made you feel more like a serial killer.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, slowly biting the head off a fly and then staring her directly in the eye the whole time. That's pretty cold.
No, I didn't stare her down. Oh, come on.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can help you out. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Vanessa, please?
this is Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What's Brooke and Jubal?
That's a good question. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Okay. It airs on radio stations.
Like most radio
Yep.
shows.
Okay.
Appropriate place for it to be.
Why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out why. And we got an email about you from a listener. His name is Evan.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He's probably hard to forget.
Yep.
Yeah,
got a thing with flies. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually talked to Evan about that date where he accidentally bit a fly in half.
Oh God, it's so gross.
Have you been referring to him as Fly Guy this whole time?
Somewhat, but I kind of don't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, it's probably a place you want to
Yeah.
bury deep, dark in your head so you don't have to think about it.
I'll try not to remember it.
Yeah, he told us about your date, said that he really liked you, and he was just trying to joke around when that happened, but he understands that, like, you know, it'd obviously be disgusting to sit across from somebody on a date and have them munch into an insect that they, like, didn't order off the menu.
Right.
And he's wondering why you're not calling him back or texting him back.
It's not so much about the fly. I mean, yeah, that's gross and whatever, but the guy is like really kind of rude and full of himself. I mean, he like pop culture shamed me, I guess is what you might want to say.
Pop culture shamed you?
He did tell us that he tried to tell you a Karate Kid joke and you didn't get the reference.
Right. There was some Mr. Nagi, Shaggy.
Mr. Miyagi. It's from the movie Karate Kid back in the 80s.
What's the name?
Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, that's the name. So I'm sitting in the restaurant, and it was starting to get really awkward because he was like yelling at me because I haven't seen some ancient film, and he just wouldn't go on and on about it. I felt really uncomfortable. It really was making me feel bad.
As it should. Like, no person should be on a date and be made to feel stupid. Like, he was so condescending.
And I'm thinking, you know, this is supposed to be a nice, romantic date, and this guy is just sitting here grilling me about these 80s movies and the fact that I didn't see them, and it made me feel bad.
Yeah, I have seen people treat other people as really stupid when they don't get pop culture references.
Yeah, I really take offense to that, and it didn't just stop with that one movie. He kept making other references, like Beverly Hills Cop was like another one. I don't remember that one.
Okay, I want to shame you right now because that was a great movie series.
I don't remember.
Yeah, now
anything
I'm
about
mad.
it either. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so old. I have no interest in seeing these movies, and you know what? I don't even think they're probably funny either. So
Not funny? Are you out of your mind? What do you mean not funny? They're hilarious.
But yeah, Evan, hang on a second. Vanessa, that's Evan. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. And usually you're supposed to wait until I bring you into the conversation, but apparently Evan couldn't wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but just like, I don't get this. Like, how can you, like, A, not know that many of them, and B,
oh my God, here we go again. Why is it a law or something? I'm supposed to know all these things.
It's not a law. I'm just, like, shocked, and it's just, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm sure there's things, like, I don't know about your world that you'd be like, oh, come on. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, make you feel bad. It's just, like...
You are making me feel bad.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, that sounded sincere. Wow. That sounded real sincere. Wow.
I mean, I'm really not. It's just like...
Yeah, I got that. I was also being sarcastic.
You're placing a judgment on me. You are. You're being very judgmental. Oh, wow, I can't believe this person did. So it's all the world according to Evan. It's like, you know, you don't have room for another person for a relationship if this is the way you're going to behave.
Well, I mean, if you watch the movies, you'd change your mind.
Evan, why are you so hung up on comedies and films from the late 80s, early 90s?
I'm not hung up on them. I've seen other movies since then, but, like, those are just gems of cinema.
Evan, come on. I mean, they're just movies. Don't you think you're overreacting?
These are classic movies that you just need to see, like, just as a person growing up in America. Like, and yeah, if you were, like, 2 or whatever when they came out, then, like, go rent them or whatever and watch them.
Are you really this fired up about it, Evan?
I mean, I'm sorry, but who doesn't know Back to the Future?
Probably a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm married to one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he literally, every pop culture reference is lost to my husband, and guess what? I can still love him.
I'm sure it really bugs you, doesn't it?
It doesn't at all, but he does miss a lot of jokes because of it. I will say that.
See?
Vanessa, are you still there?
This is just so ridiculous. Evan, you know, it was actually a date, you know, and you really weren't treating me right. So a little advice to your future dates, don't be so judgmental if somebody doesn't remember or know of all the movies in your arsenal that you insist that they know in order to be an American. I mean, it's crazy.
It's not like all of them, but those are in anybody's basic.
Oh, my God, I gotta go. I don't want to talk to you. I don't care about your damn movies and whoever karates and police movies and whatever the hell it is, all right?
Just one question. Tell me you've seen Home Alone.
No, I haven't.
Oh my God! What the?
Now I'm losing it.
Yeah, that's it.
Macaulay and Culkin.
Okay, Evan, I'm out.
You're living a broken life, Vanessa.
I think she hung up.
Hello, Vanessa. Did you hang up? Yeah, I think so. Evan, are you still there? Or did you hang up too? Now are you pissed
Yeah,
about
no,
the Home Alone?
I'm here, man. Yeah.
Well, Evan, I have to ask anyway, even though she hung up. Vanessa, would you like to go on a second date with Evan? We will pay for it. No, thank you, sir. Sorry, Evan. She said no. If you didn't hear that.
Well, fine. I don't want to go out with you anyway. You shut in.
I'm so sorry you had to go out with that psycho.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Dude, Evan, why wouldn't you use that as like an opening to say, hey, that's awesome you haven't seen those. I can watch them with you next time.
I mean, I started out that way, but after like the first one or two where she was like, yeah, I don't know about that. Weren't the 80s a long time ago? Like, just that crap? Like, that was it just fired me up, man. Like,
I couldn't tell.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You hide it well.
You don't know those movies? That's like the same as not knowing that Bill Clinton was president and that he got a in the office.
I don't think so.
Explain to me that you don't know that.
Wait, what? That happened, Evan? I had no idea.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text message in at 78592 that says, it blows me away that eating a fly wasn't the worst thing that dude did on his date.
Seriously.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this guy, Evan, tried to make his date, Vanessa, laugh by pretending to chomp at a fly as it was buzzing around their table. And he accidentally caught it with his teeth and then bit it in half. And when we called Vanessa, she told us that Evan shamed her for not understanding a joke that he made about Mr. Miyagi, because there's a catching a fly thing in The Karate Kid, if you've ever seen that movie. And he was upset, and he said that she's ridiculous because she's never seen Karate Kid and a few other popular 80s films. He was very upset about it. And there was no second date.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to find another movie lover, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Second date update.
You know what they say about love. It can hit you any place, anytime.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what they say. Hasn't happened, so I don't believe them.
Oh,
But
buddy.
it could. You don't know. It could
Yeah,
happen outside
sure.
the bathroom at an Applebee's.
I hope not.
It could happen inside the bathroom at an Applebee's.
No, yeah.
See,
I don't know what's
now
better.
outside sounds better, doesn't it?
It does, you're right.
It could happen at a music festival that has a nearby Applebee's.
Why, Jeff?
Well, I'm just, in my experience, love mostly happens within a 200-yard radius of an Applebee's location.
it's very-
Brooke, you would agree, right?
It's very close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Well-
met my husband at a bar outside
Of an Applebee's.
I mean, it
You
was
see?
down the street, but not
Got
far.
it.
That's where love happens.
Yeah.
Well,
I think my parents too.
one of our listeners says she found love at a coffee shop right across the street from an Applebee's.
Oh, it's love.
She did not say that.
Did I just make that up? Possibly, but we may never know.
It's a sizzler.
The only way to find out for sure is to ask her. So, Jordan, did you find love in, outside, or near an Applebee's?
I mean, I guess there is technically an Applebee's in the vicinity.
Hey, oh my God. You
It's,
knew.
it's the secret that no dating expert knows.
Neighborhood bar and grill. Who
God.
knew?
Yeah. Tell me more about this love that you found near the Applebee's. Who's this guy that you met?
Well, I don't know yet if it's love.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
I'm hoping. He's really cute. Okay, so basically, I'm a creature of habit. I'm one of these people that has the same routine every morning. I go to the same Starbucks, same order and all this.
Okay.
And there's this like really cute guy that was there almost every time I went in there. And I would try not to let him catch me staring at him, but I didn't really have the guts to talk to him.
I mean, but that's cute though. Like you get so excited going into like if you know the guy's going to be there, maybe, and then he's there, and then your heart starts beating.
Even if you're not talking to them,
Totally.
it's like,
You're like,
oh, they're here.
So were you able to actually meet him?
What ended up happening was I was there just a few minutes earlier than usual one day, and instead of being in my normal spot when he walked in, I was still waiting to get my drink, and they called out my name, Jordan, and I went up to get my drink, and he went up and grabbed it also. And at first I was like, this is actually really embarrassing because, I've had a crush on this guy for ages, but when he touched my cup, the first thing I did was go, excuse me, that's mine.
Get your mitts off my cup of joe.
Back off, jerk.
It's like as cute as he is, I immediately went into survival mode. I was like, I need that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. Do not get in between a woman and her morning coffee.
You lunged at him.
Okay, so what happened?
Yeah, why did he take your cup?
It turns out his name is also Jordan because he was like, this is mine. And I was like, hello. They said Jordan. And he was like, my name's Jordan. And then it was like, oh, my God, we're the Jordans.
Oh, my God, which would be so cute if you were a couple.
That is kind of cute.
Cute and confusing,
Yeah, I felt like it was destiny. So we ended up having our coffees together that morning.
Oh, okay. All right.
He forgave me for being rude. And it went really well. So I actually ended up inviting him over because when we had been having coffee, I was showing him pictures in my phone of my dog, and he's really into dogs. So I was like, okay, I'll use this as like a bridge, because I figured that would be a signal to him that I was interested.
Dude, I gotta say, props on that move. Like, I mean, it takes a lot of courage to do that. Good on you.
Right? I mean, it's kind of ballsy, right? I'm like, I'm over to my place. So
Yeah, he'd probably come without the dog, though, right? But that's okay.
Yeah, but you need an excuse.
I feel like the dog was my way of saying we're not going to get naked.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's what that means?
Just a platonic hangout. So what happened?
Okay, so everything's going great. He loves my dog. My dog loves him, which is a good sign because my dog's a really good judge of character.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of chilling and watching TV and talking. It's really natural. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he was like, oh, I got to get going. And he looked kind of like, I don't really know what's his, he looked tense, I guess, sort of strained. I don't know if something happened.
Did he check his phone or something? And
No, he just said he had to go. And he left in a really big hurry. And I was kind of shocked, so I didn't really ask. I just kind of froze up. And then he was gone,
Were there any awkward moments leading up to that?
No, not really. Everything seemed like it was totally fine. It was kind of out of the blue, and I could see on his face that something was definitely wrong.
Okay.
And since then, I, of course, still go in every morning and get my coffee, and I have not seen him.
So not only did he leave, but he's obviously not interested in you.
That's weird.
It's really weird, right? Because I'm like, what did I do? Like, did he see a book on my bookshelf or something? Like, what's the problem?
Do you have
weird books?
Do you have Witchcraft 101 up there? Because sometimes
I have some weird books, but you would only know they were weird if you had already read them yourself, so...
Right.
Okay.
I can barely read.
Well,
Have you tried to call him?
I've texted him a few times, and he hasn't returned. And I don't really want to pressure him because I very well may run into him again. And I don't want it to be like, I'm not mad at the guy. I'm kind of concerned, and I'm definitely confused.
Okay. Well, last question before we go. How close is your apartment to an Applebee's?
Jeffrey, it's done.
I'm just saying. It
It's
could be playing into this a little bit. If you're not close enough, you might need to move.
It's like a Bermuda Triangle. I need to triangulate my apartment between Applebee's.
There you go. Yes.
You'll always be in the neighborhood.
That's called the love spot. All right. So we're going to play a song. We'll come back, and then we'll call Jordan from you, and we'll try and get you your second date update. All right, Jordan?
Thank you so much.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, one of our listeners, Jordan, recently met a guy at a coffee shop. She's seen him there several times during her morning routine. Always thought he was cute, but she never had the courage to actually go up and talk to him until fate intervened.
Oh my gosh.
It was when the barista called out her name one morning and said, Jordan. They both went to grab the cup at the same time. And turns out his name is also Jordan. Yeah! And that little encounter led to a date where they had their coffees together. They went back to her apartment to meet her dog, who may also be named Jordan. We didn't ask. Not sure about that. But after a while, Jordan, the guy, started acting a little bit strange and said he had to get going. So, Jordan, you ready for us to call the other Jordan?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Oh my God. I just realized that when we both get you on the phone at the same time, this is going to be really confusing.
Yeah.
So true.
Well, hopefully his voice doesn't sound like yours, because that'll really throw us off.
Yeah,
We'll
for
never
real.
know.
For
Like,
real.
"Ah, this is Jordan."
Oh my God. You have a lot on the line, I feel like, because you put a lot out there. Like, you were very vulnerable in asking him to, like, come to your house and hang out. And, like, for him to just leave. Okay, I'm making it bad, aren't I?
No.
Doing too much pressure.
No, I agree with you.
Okay.
As soon as you introduce a guy to your dog, like, that's a big step.
It is.
It's a family member. It technically is.
You should really introduce people to your dog right away, because if your dog doesn't like someone, there's no point wasting any more time on them.
I agree.
That's a good point.
They're really good judges.
All right, well, let's call the other Jordan, and we'll try and get you your second date update. You ready?
Yeah, okay, let's do this.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jordan?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, Jordan. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Did I win a prize or something? What is up?
Kind of.
Yeah, well, maybe in a way. We're doing a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out with somebody and afterwards, if that person's not calling you back, you can email us and we'll call that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, but why are you calling me?
Well, we got an email from a woman about you recently, and she shares the same name as you do. You know what I'm talking about?
Figured it out. You know your name.
He's like, I'm actually dating 3 Jordans.
Can you
right now.
can you guess who it might be?
Yeah, you know what? I think I know who you're talking about, but we could probably say it this time. You could just tell her I'm not interested.
What?
Oh, why do you say that?
I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but she's just not an honest person.
Really?
I mean,
She seems
it doesn't.
so nice and
I know.
genuine.
And
When
it
we
doesn't-
spoke to her, she came across pretty genuine to us.
Well, and the other thing is like you guys met in a coffee shop and hung out for like an hour. Like, how much can you lie in that amount of time? It's not even like she could catfish you or anything.
Okay, so she told you about the coffee shop, whatever. Did she tell you, she invited me back to her place
Yeah.
to come meet her dog?
Right? And she did mention that after you were hanging out for a while, your behavior changed a little bit, but she wasn't sure why.
Yeah, my behavior probably changed a lot because I just kind of bounced.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. What happened?
So we're hanging out, and I saw her keychain on the counter, and I couldn't help but notice that it was one of those, keychains, with a name on it.
Okay.
So I'm, expecting, okay, going to say Jordan on it, and it didn't. It said Monica.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, that's a little weird. You have a keychain with somebody else's name on it, but I'm not going to, blow up over that.
Right.
So when she went to the bathroom, she had, a stack of mail on the counter. I wasn't, going to go through with, all her mail and stuff, but, I saw the names right on it, and it said Monica. So I flipped to the next one, and it also said Monica. So, this chick's name is not Jordan. Her name is Monica.
What? Are you sure she doesn't have like a roommate or something?
Yeah.
It could be somebody else on the bills, or
she changed her name,
or she lived.
As far as I know, she lived by herself, with her dog. But honestly, I think she made this whole Jordan thing up. I think she knew my name was Jordan because, I don't know, she's some, stalker. She knew my name was Jordan. She made up this whole thing so we'd have, this meet cute. And, I don't need that kind of crazy
Those
in my
are
life.
big allegations.
Well,
Yeah.
she does go to the same coffee shop as you every day. Maybe she has noticed before.
She just used it as a way to flirt. What's wrong with that?
It's lying.
You guys, I still think it's her name. I think that there's some other Monica. I think we're jumping to conclusions.
I think if she wanted to use that as our cute meeting thing, but look, don't go through our whole conversation and then get back to your place and not tell me
Well, Jordan,
your real name is Monica.
I can tell you're all worked up, and I know that you think what you think, but maybe there's an explanation or a reasoning behind this. And I think we can actually get an explanation right now because I need to tell you, Jordan or possibly Monica is actually on the other line listening.
Someone's on the line.
So Jordan, Monica, are you there?
Jamonica.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh my God.
You guys didn't tell me she's on the phone.
Sorry about that.
Well, I think I did just tell you that she was on the phone.
It's our
It
thing.
just came out a little bit later than I probably should have. Sorry about
Yeah, great. Tons of honest people around here. I'm doing awesome.
that. Oh, don't act like that, Jordan.
We didn't
He brings
say-
up a good point, but yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
But
Jordan.
female Jordan.
I'm not a liar, I promise, and I'm not a stalker either.
So that's usually not very comforting. Like you need something else to back that up.
Yeah. So what is the deal? What is the deal then?
Is your name Jordan or not?
No, my name is legally Monica.
Okay.
God, it's hard to explain, you guys. It's
What?
Okay.
look,
Well.
I'm a very shy person, you know, and Monica had a crush on this guy for a long time and was too shy to talk to him. And then I had this idea of how I could meet him. And you know what? It was awesome. And he talked to me and he listened to me and it was great. And I got confidence, you know? So I started actually going by Jordan because it was like I got to be somebody else.
Huh.
Were you trying to go by Jordan before we met, or did you just start doing this since you found out it was my name?
Good question.
No, it was literally like spur of the moment. Like I sat there that morning and when you came in, I thought, oh my gosh, I could just tell them my name is Jordan and then I'd have a reason to talk to him. And then after we talked, it was so nice for me. Like I don't ever approach strangers and nobody really ever approaches me, you know? I'm very shy and I keep to myself. So it was like so different for me to talk to a stranger and it went so well. And honestly, it's really changed my life for the better because now I'm not so shy and now I'm not so scared to talk to strangers.
So wait, you're going by Jordan all the time then?
Yeah, I changed my name at work and I got to tell you, people are treating me differently.
Okay.
Jordan, the man Jordan, how does this make you feel hearing all this?
I'm happy for you that things seem to be going better and like you're finding this new lease on life, but like you didn't need to take my name to change, I don't know, like your attitude about things. I'm still kind of weirded out.
Yeah, but Jordan, male Jordan,
Yeah.
I told you this was going to be weird. I mean, you're already a confident person, so like it's easy for you to say that.
Yeah, but it's not because my name's Jordan. Like,
Right, it could be for whatever reasons you're confident, but like
I don't know. Now I'm starting to think maybe there's something to the name Jordan.
I'm just saying.
I'm kind of wanting to change my name to Jordan right now.
All I'm saying is I think confidence is like a fake it till you make it type of situation. And if a name change is what gets you to the next level of having a little bit more, I mean,
Of all the names, Jordan?
you don't
I'm
like
just
that
saying. What about Alexis?
You guys, it's not like I was like, oh, I'm going to change my name to Jordan. Everything will be different. It was literally like, oh my God, I'm just going to tell the Starbucks lady my name is Jordan so I can talk to this cute guy. And then it was like a new world opened up to me. And I thought, you know what? I like being Jordan better than I like being Monica.
Oh, you turned to leave. Okay. I think it started as kind of a weird thing, and now it's changed your life. So I don't know how to feel.
Wow, Jose, spoken like a true Jordan there.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Well, I think it's time for me to ask, oh, how do I do this? Well, I guess male Jordan, would you be interested in going out on another date with female Jordan? We will pay for it.
I'm going to be honest. I think if the truth had come out when we got back to your house, I think maybe I might have laughed at it and kind of thought it was cute. But like, I think since I found out on my own, I'm sorry. I just like honesty's big with me, and I don't think I can do it.
Oh, come on.
dude.
She's shy. Like, what was she supposed to do? Like, oh, I stalked you at the coffee shop and figured out your name and pretended my name was that. You wouldn't have liked that.
she could have said
Yeah, and besides, that was Monica that was acting weird. Jordan now is
Thank you,
cool.
Jeffrey. Go out with her. Give her one more chance.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm not changing my mind on it.
Oh, we tried.
Well, Jordan, female Jordan, I'm sorry about that. No second date.
Honestly, it's okay. Like, I'm glad that I know what happened, and I think he definitely misinterpreted the situation, but you know what? Like, that's life. He didn't understand. He didn't know me before. He's only spent 1 hour with me.
Look at the new Jordan.
Oh my
Oh my gosh.
Figured it out. She's
Yeah.
confident. She's
Dude,
moving on.
that's right, Jordan. You do you.
go,
okay?
girl.
Yeah, I am definitely changing my name to Jordan.
Hey, Brooke and Jordan.
Brooke and Jordan in the
No,
morning.
wait. Jordan and Jordan. Please.
Oh, no, it's all Jordans now.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The guy on the phone today that wants to do a second date update was impressed
by the girl that he wants us to call back today by how quickly she dropped to her knees.
Whoa.
What? That is not a way I want to.
To pray. He met her at church.
Why do you do that to me?
You guys are perverts. He met her at church. That's all I was trying to get at.
Sure, yeah.
Sean is his name, and he wants to call a girl named Lisa today. I guess he met her in church. Sean, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
So that's what impressed you about Lisa, huh? Her praying abilities?
Yeah. She maybe not in that way, but yeah, church. It's a good place to meet people.
Yeah. So you met her at church. How did you approach her at church? Or did you like wink at her during the service, throw a Bible at the back of her head? What'd you do?
Well, I've been going there for a while, and she started going, and she always sits in the same pew on the right-hand side, probably about 6 back, so... I've been watching her for a while, and I was like, it's time to make a move.
It almost sounds like you're stalking her at church with details like that.
Well, no,
Sean.
you do. I grew up in the church, and there's usually like a couple hot girls, and you always know where they sit, and you kind of want to sit like diagonal so you can stare at them while you're at church. Yeah, it's not that weird, Sean.
Thank you.
So how did you approach her?
Well, it was the end of the service, and we're all leaving, and we're all standing in the foyer, and I just went up to her, and I was like, hey, I noticed you, and I had my eye on you, and I was wondering if you just wanted to go grab some coffee, just, nice and simple. That's what I said.
And you had never talked to her prior to that. This is the first time you guys had ever talked.
Yeah, exactly. You smile, you walk past people, but I never really, said anything to her, and she never really said anything. So, yeah, it was just kind of, just walked up to her and just said that.
Did you get the vibe like she knew who you were, too?
A little bit. She, you said wink before. I didn't wink, but that smile, the way they look at you.
Yeah. So you were definitely throwing her flirty glances and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. Hey, she's cute.
All right. So obviously she said yes to coffee. How was that little date?
It was good. Listen, I did everything. It was raining that day, so I waited in the parking lot. She pulled up. I walked her from her car to the front door, and then opened the door for her, of course. And
sweet.
We sat down. I pulled out the chair, all that kind of stuff, and it went good. It went good.
That's really sweet. You sound like a man who's looking for a relationship. You want something more out of this date, I guess.
I really was looking for something. She seems great. She looks hot. In church. What more could you want, right?
How was the conversation?
It was good. We talked about this, we talked about that. One thing I like is, it's not just all, church talk. There's the real world, So we're talking about our jobs and what we like to do and that kind of stuff. And I bought us everything. I'm thinking I did everything right. I walked her back out. Rain kind of was away, but, I still had the umbrella. That way it could stay closed, you know what I'm saying? So I walked her back to the car, opened the door, gave her a kiss on the cheek. Of course, it's just first date, so no, tongue wrestling.
Right.
So gave her a kiss on the cheek and just closed the door, and she drove off.
And how many times have you tried to call her since?
Not every day, stalk 5-6 times a day, but, try in the morning, try at night. I've been trying, so.
And you haven't seen her at church or anything?
I don't know. I haven't been to church since, so I haven't had the opportunity to see if she's been there. So I'm not really sure. She just hasn't been returning my phone calls.
Okay. Is there anything that you can think of that would make her not want to call you back?
Well, there's just one thing that happened. She wanted to, it sounds really stupid. I don't know. It just keeps replaying in my mind. So she wanted something to drink, right? So she wanted orange juice. And I'm like, it's cold, it's raining, it's wet outside. Why would you get orange juice? So
you questioned her orange juice choice?
Did you really tease her about it?
Well, I didn't think it was mean. I just went ahead and ordered her a hot chocolate. I was paying, so I was like, listen, it's cold outside.
So she wanted an orange juice. You said, no, you're getting hot chocolate?
Yeah, I did, I just don't understand why you would order orange juice on a cold, rainy day. It's wet outside, we're just stomping off our rain boots with all this water. I got my wet umbrella, and she, wants to get a wet, cold orange juice.
Yeah, but that would come off as a little controlling.
I don't think so. It just didn't make sense to me. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe she didn't like that happened. I don't know.
Did she get her orange juice at all?
No, why would you get orange juice?
Yeah.
It's cold outside.
No orange juice for you.
And this was at the beginning of your date?
Yes.
Okay.
Right at the counter.
So, but all the conversation after that and everything else was fine?
It was cool. She was laughing. I was laughing. We had a great time. But, the vibe was just a little weird standing there because like there were people behind us waiting, and we're back and forth about the OJ and the hot chocolate, and I'm just
Can
like,
I ask, did she drink the hot chocolate? Because I think that will be the telling sign.
she drank it.
Okay. Well, maybe she wasn't upset by it.
Well, the fact that it happened at the beginning of your date and then you had a decent conversation after would make me think that that's not the issue.
Look, it's not a perfect date. I can't say that it was a perfect date, but it definitely deserves a second date. I mean, I've had much worse happen than this, you know, tripping, falling, people not showing up. I mean, I think I deserve a second date.
Cool. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for the second date update, Sean is on the phone. He met a girl named Lisa at church, and she's not calling him back after their first date. They went out for coffee, enjoyed some conversation, and he can't figure out why. The only thing that he can think of that might have turned her off a little bit was at the beginning of it when she ordered an orange juice at the coffee place, and he kind of gave her a hard time for that because it was wet and rainy and cold outside and said, why are you going to do that on a wet, rainy day? And then he ordered her a hot chocolate. But the date continued and it seemed to go fine, so I don't know if that's really the reason. We're about to get her on the phone and find out what went wrong. Sean, you have any last thoughts before we give her a call?
No, I mean, let's get to the bottom of this.
All right.
Okay. And you guys haven't worked out on how you're going to win her over with your words of romance.
Well, we'll see what she says first before I decide what to say to her, you know?
Oh, okay.
It could be something terrible. You're like, I don't ever want to talk to her again. Who cares? All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update. Here we go, man.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Lisa, please?
this is Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay,
Have you ever listened?
maybe once.
Okay, cool. Well, it's nice to meet you, Lisa. The reason I'm calling you today is because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
You actually went out on a date with one of our listeners. His name is Sean, and you met him at church.
Oh.
That's not a good
You remember
response.
meeting Sean. You remember going out with Sean, obviously.
Yeah, so he contacted the radio?
Yeah, it's a thing we do called the second date update. It's where if somebody goes out on a date and gets blown off, they email us so we can get the person on the phone and ask why.
Wow.
Sean told us about your date, and he also says that you haven't been returning any of his phone calls. Do you mind talking to us for a second and telling us why you're not calling him back?
I didn't like him.
Well, that's
Point
pretty
blank.
simple.
Okay.
All right. That's cool. Hey, that's a good reason for not calling somebody back. Is there a specific reason that you didn't like him? Because when you talked about your date, he said you guys seemed to have a good conversation and enjoy each other's company.
I mean, he was doing all right on the date. I mean, I have to give him credit. Like, it was raining, and he came to my car with his umbrella, and he walked us into the restaurant.
Yeah.
So, I compliment him. I told him, it's really refreshing to meet a guy who does all these things. I mean, you've been really polite and, going out of your way to be a gentleman. And then he's like, well, thank you. I feel as a man, it's my job to take care of my woman, and the type of girl that I'm looking for, she just knows how to be subservient. He said the word subservient.
He actually said subservient to you.
I would have lost it.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it was just over from there. He pretty much wants a woman who wants to be barefoot and pregnant all the time. And he said that he didn't want his wife to work. He basically wanted her to stay home and raise the children and cook all of his meals.
Oh, my God. I would have left right there. I can't believe you stayed through the date.
I mean, I was trying to hear him out. I thought, maybe I could reason with him, but he's just narrow-minded, and it was like trying to talk to a caveman. He's worse than my mom. That's why I haven't called him back,
Yeah, I don't blame you. I just think that that's so weird that you would continue to be that nice. Not that you'd have to be rude, but...
I really just didn't want to make a scene It was just a coffee date, so I thought, just hold my tongue, and in 45 minutes this will be over, and I will never see this ass ever again.
Okay. Well, Lisa, what if I told you you'd at least have to talk to him one more time?
What do you mean?
I mean that he's actually on the other line listening.
He heard what I said?
Yes, he did.
Yes, I've been on the phone the whole time. Hey, Lisa.
Oh, God.
What? Okay, so tell me.
You heard
You didn't
what I
have fun? You didn't
You
like
heard
it?
right?
You didn't have a good time?
Did you hear what I had to say, Sean?
Sweetie, listen. I heard it, but I know what you meant, okay?
You're trying to talk to me after what I said about you?
There's nothing wrong with a man taking care of a woman and taking care of her needs. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about,
Listen, that is not taking care of a woman and her needs. That is being controlling and condescending. And since you don't understand that, we don't need to see each other. We don't ever need to
But here's the
communicate
thing.
ever
What's
again.
wrong with me knowing what you need? I know what you need. I know what you want, so I'll give it to you.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
It's cold outside. Hot chocolate. That's what your body needs. I'm an old school guy, all right? Even if you don't know what you need, I know what you need because I'm tuned in. I'm paying attention.
Crazy. You're not
The issue here is you're not playing your role. You don't know your place. Your place is to be a woman, and my place is to be a man. A man has a place too.
Sean.
It goes
Goodbye.
both ways.
Sean, I know what I want. I know what I need. And you cannot control everyone. You cannot control every situation. You don't even know me. You met me one time. One time, Sean.
Wow.
You cannot know what
Okay.
someone wants or needs in one time.
Honey, just calm down.
I'm not
Here's the
and
thing.
I don't need to calm down.
This is what I'm
you
saying.
need
Just
to get
take
help.
a breath. So you're telling me you don't like a gentleman? You don't like somebody opening the door for you or walking in the rain? I mean, you don't like somebody doing a man's job.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like what you're about. I don't like your ideas. I don't like your views. I don't like your opinions. I don't like you, Sean.
I don't think any woman listening right now likes you, Sean.
No. There's a lot of girls out there that want to be taken care of. Okay?
Well, you
Trust
go
me.
find that girl. You go find that crazy ass. This is not me.
All right, well.
Hey, listen, I don't have to listen to some feminist Nazi on the radio.
Wow. You are the one who reached out to me. Trust me, I would not have picked up the phone if it had been your number.
I'm going to ask the question anyway.
Oh, my
I feel like I know the answer, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. Lisa, would you like to go out with Sean on a second date?
I love you, Lisa.
All right, Lisa.
I do.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you being honest with us.
You're welcome.
All right, take care. Yeah. There you go, Sean. That's your answer, man.
Well, looks like somebody lost out, and I'm just going to go find another
there
one.
you go.
Listen, a lot of people want a real gentleman.
That's not a gentleman. A gentleman believes in things like gender equality and respect for women.
I don't know.
Oh, you guys are such a-holes.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.